outpost in the Cormanthier Forest in search of a Star Singer from an elven village called Dripping Leaves. The Star Singer's name, if I can find it here quickly, I'll tell you in a second. Anyway, you did not find her. Instead, you found a being from another plane of existence, a Shatterkai, who is distantly related to elves. And he told you that it was his people who took the Star Singer from the elven village, and that the Raven Queen was drawn to the village because of the plight that the village was suffering and the intense feelings that they were undergoing. And specifically, the Star Singer, whose acolytes had all been killed or taken prisoner, and whose family had also been killed or taken prisoner. So they captured the Star Singer, took her back to the Shadowfell, where the Raven Queen would see her. So you guys rescued this Shatterkai, and he owes you his life, and he's willing to take you to the Shadowfell. So you got a long rest in at the end of the last adventure. You can then in the morning cast any spells you want to cast, and then he will teleport you or plane shift you to this other realm. So go ahead and cast any spells you want. Aid, Hero's Feast, that kind of stuff.
Well, Josh is our healer this time, so
Hey, everybody gets 20 good berries.
okay.
That is like a Hero's Feast.
Yes, it is.
Hero's Feast is only, what, 11 hit points? So
That's right.
It's pretty much better than a Hero's Feast.
Nobody's got inspiring
the
leader in this group, I don't think.
No.
So I think that's.
No, they don't. Okay, the name of the Star Singer, and I'll type it in here, is Alindra Iltris.
So, Tom, I just want to make sure I read that right. We're playing 3 above?
No, just 2 above. You guys are strong already, just by your levels. So 2 above
Okay.
that would be very, very strong. And
I
then
thought
you
the plus
have,
was then another level.
well, you have a sharpshooter who can get advantage and has action surge. So at least 2 of the opponents you face are going to be at max hit points. That's what the plus
We
is.
also have a suboptimal druid healer.
Well, you're 11th level, and you have a ton of good berries. So I place you up pretty strong.
That's pretty good.
I'm
You're pretty
never
awesome.
going to complain. Just go very, very, very strong. Plus,
Yeah.
minus.
Do you
minus
guys think
the
I might
Josh.
have underestimated how awesome you are?
No,
Or overestimated it?
underestimated it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I
was just making sure how the new system was working. That's all.
Yeah. No, you're just too
And I
levels
just
up.
want to make sure that it was recorded that Tom said that my character was very effective.
Yep.
So
Compared to an 8th level character. Your 11th level druid
I didn't
pretty
hear that
good.
part of it.
compared to an 8th level character.
That wasn't part of what you originally said. I'm going to edit this.
That can be snipped. Yeah. All right. So you cast your spells, and then the Shatterkai prepares the ritual to take you to the Shadowfell. Baturn snuffs out all the light in the room while muttering arcane words, and when he next lights a candle, you are in a different room, one filled with clutter, dented copper pots, discarded moldering dolls with cracked porcelain faces, decayed furniture all around, all of it piled haphazardly against wooden plank walls whose paint peels free in long strips. All right, let me move you to where you are on the map. You should see nothing but darkness until I start revealing stuff.
Here we are. Guys, we have a problem.
All right, take up your positions. You're just randomly placed in this room here. Baturn is against the wall in a corner, recovering from having cast that plane shift spell on you guys.
So we are here now.
You are here now,
okay.
yeah.
We need cheese.
All right. Once you're happy where you're standing, you feel the hair stand up on the back of your necks, and a cold shiver come across you. And then from out of the very walls, undead creatures emerge and enclose you guys. So,
Now, Chris isn't in game, but he's in chat or in Discord, and he wasn't in Discord when we first logged in, so I don't know.
yeah, we'll give him a second once we get set up. Hopefully he'll show up here soon. Okay, these undead seem to be paying no mind to Return, instead seeking out your new life forms in this shadowy realm. So let's see if we can rile up Chris here. Have you texted him, Kurt?
Just sent him a text yet.
Okay, well, while we're waiting, we'll do some character
Like I
intros.
said, when we all logged into Discord, he wasn't here yet
Mhm.
in there, so he's had to log in.
He's worked on those headphones. Okay, so Chu, who will carry the party, has an 11th level character, which I think is okay because this is a continuation of a hardcover. Go ahead and give us a description, Chu.
Chu is the shaman of the tribe of the Arctic Mouse. He is traveling south to combat threats to his people, which is pretty much everyone who is not one of his people.
All right, next on the totem pole of level would be Dragar.
Dragar, young, good-looking human male. Does mostly warlocky things, Eldritch Blast, but occasionally breaks out with some other stuff. He's got a fancy cape on, and some nice bracers, and yeah, that's about it.
All right. Next, also 10th level, is Jim.
Jim's really cool, and he's just felt an inkling to become a crossbow expert, and he's a spy. I'm trying to remember my background story, and it's not. He's obviously the not as famous younger brother of Jack Sparrow, and constantly got seasick, so he's tried to try his hand at adventuring on land.
So he sizes up all locations he comes to, looks for stuff that's valuable, things that could be hidden. He doesn't steal from others in his trade. He's trying to pay off an old debt he owes to a generous benefactor. And when he sees something valuable, he ain't think about anything but how to steal it. Did Chris write that for you?
No, I think you did. Yeah,
Dragar.
I know I didn't because it's got capitalization in it.
So Dragar is a gambler. So I don't know how many old debts he hasn't paid off, but he's probably pretty wealthy. So he probably paid them all off. He's determined to make something of himself. He owes everything to his mentor, a horrible person who's probably rotting in a jail somewhere. And he's too greedy for his own good. All right. And then next we have is Chu. Chu is xenophobic, as we heard already. Thinking for other people. He prefers action. He's sincere in his xenophobia. He protects those who cannot protect themselves. And he has trouble trusting in his allies. Okay, Sepia, go ahead. Sepia's 9th level.
Yes, Sepia is a studious librarian in armor. He's constantly flipping through books and taking notes of things and curious about things, and is almost always reading.
And has a
Won't shut up about reading.
duty to protect his students. Malcolm in the middle, not here yet. What's going on, Chris?
He just logged back. He logged out, and now he lagged there.
You changed that to ink stain?
Yeah, I did.
Did they pick on you like this in the library too, Sepia?
Always, all the time. But it's okay. I have my books.
How did I leave that on all players?
Well, see, when I changed it, I'm going to go ahead and fess up. I went and changed the name, but it didn't change his name on the vertical bar there. I
Uh-huh.
was like, oh, shit, it didn't take. Can't do it.
Yeah, the
And
vertical
then
bar is
all
just
of
an
a sudden,
image.
when you did the description, it popped up, and that's when I started giggling.
All right. You should be able to change it back now. Or I can. And so, Kirk, has Chris talked to you at all? Is he getting in?
Well, he just logged out and logged back in, and he just tried to talk. It looks like. Can you there, Chris?
Does he need to go get a new set of headphones?
You know what's going to help is if you bug him about it, Josh.
Chris, can you hear us?
He's not even in Roll 20 yet.
Because occasionally the voice. Oh, that's him typing. Hang on. Sometimes Discord will reset the voice and video where it goes to default instead of the headphones, and I bet that's what he's having.
Probably what it is. But he's not in Roll 20 yet either, is he? I don't see him in Roll 20 at all.
I'm calling him. Hang on.
All right.
Hey,
Is that you, Chris?
hold on.
All right, Chris
Well,
is
we can
here.
hear you in Discord now.
Yeah, that's a good start.
Well, that's because it's going through the speakers on my, which I may have just muted. No, it is this new Logitech hub software is what runs my headphones, and it will not recognize them.
Go to your settings on Discord.
This has nothing to do with Discord, Kirk. It will not let me use the headphones because of this hub, which I'm going to take off of here. My headset isn't even showing up.
Because I have that same Logitech headphone, and occasionally it resets the voice and video on Discord to default instead of the headphones.
Right, but it's not even. I mean, it's not even showing my headphones for any aspect of my computer.
Well, you don't need the... Are you in Roll 20 yet? Let's get going.
No.
Go ahead and log into Roll 20 and roll initiative. Everyone,
Yeah,
go to roll
we've
initiative.
already pissed Tom off, so
Yeah, go to roll initiative, everyone. I'll roll for you, Chris, if you're not logged in time.
oh, yep, I needed that.
Alrighty. First to act is Jim.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
Jim,
go with
you see shadows all around. You see ghosts. You see a wraith.
oh, okay. I'm gonna go with the ghost northwest of me.
Okay.
I've got advantage because I go first. So crit for. Oh, let's do this. For 35 points of damage.
35. Minus 35. Got it.
Second attack. Crit for 24. So I'm not abusing what you talked about earlier right now. My
No, you
bonus
need
action.
to because you're playing very strong, very, very strong plus. So you need to use
so
everything.
let's go. Is it a specter due north of me?
Due north, a shadow.
Or shadow? Okay. Attack on him. 19 for 23.
19 for 23. Dropped him.
Action surge. The one due east of me. 21 for 22.
Dropped him.
And then the wraith southwest of me. Oh, that 13 probably misses
No, that hit.
for 22.
Okay, good first round. Shadow's turn. All right. The shadow moves underneath the table by your feet, Dragar. You lose sight of him for a second. I should have told you here that all your light's kind of muted. All your natural light's muted. The light in the room's muted, so it's all dim light here. So that's
Devil
a
sight still work.
That's a 17
Devil
on
sight still work?
stealth. No, it's well, yeah, 17 on stealth, so you don't see him.
Okay.
He sneaks by you and comes over here to attack Jim, who does see him coming with his 19 passive, and then strength drain on Jim.
Ooh, miss.
And then the next shadow goes. This one over here. He does the same thing. You do see him this time in Dragar, which means you can take attack opportunity on him as he's leaving your reach.
I will opt not to.
He strength drains Jim, missing.
I'm making them on fire.
I probably went out of order that shadow. That was that shadow. Where's the other shadow? No, they were both together. Okay. Sepia, your turn.
I'm gonna crack out a turn.
Ooh, nice. All right, I'm going to start with the Wraith. He will make a Wisdom save, DC 17. The Wraith made it. And then I'll go to the Ghost, Wisdom save. He failed it, so I'm going to put a little heart icon on the guys that fail it. Then I got 4 shadows. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 made it the very last one. Anything else, Sepia?
I'm actually in a nicely protected space. I'll just step back to there.
Okay, Chew, your turn. Muted if you're talking.
I'm going to move to there, and then I'm going to do a star from the Cloak of the Stars on that dude there.
Very good. 7 magic missiles streak across the room into that guy.
Where are you? There you are.
Doing 10, 25 points of force damage. Then the ghost goes. His turn, so he disappears back through the wall somewhere further away than what I have him put. Then a shadow goes. One not turned. He zooms in here on Sepia
Sepia thought he was protected.
and strength drains Sepia, missing. Dragar, your turn.
All right. The Wraith, in the back there. 25 for 14.
Nice. Let's see if he resists any necro. He's immune to necro, but you're not doing necro. You didn't force. You didn't hex him.
Force.
Okay.
I didn't hex him. And then 12 for 8.
Miss.
I will use 2 points to quicken an Eldritch Blast. 28 for 11.
Still up.
And 22 for 11.
Nice. Okay. After Dragar, Malcolm. That worked out nicely. Give you time to get all set up. You're muted if you're talking.
I still don't think his headphones are working, but he should be able to hear us, I would think, but maybe not.
Or see the turn order. Or the chat type.
Or he could have that the headphone cord wrapped around his throat right now.
there, Chris? All right. Some inexplicable fear overcomes Malcolm. He backs away into the corner. The Wraith goes. The Wraith closes on Sepia. Life draining the cleric if he can. 23 to hit Sepia for 18 necrotic damage, which you resist. So you only take 9 necrotic damage. You need to make a 14 con save. No. So that 9 is also permanent. Or off your max, I'm sorry. 9 current, 9 max lowered. So your bar should actually be full after you're done editing that. Just with less.
What fixes that, Tom?
Oh, I don't know. Greater restoration, heal spell, things like that.
Okay.
Long rests. Next is a shadow who's turned. Disappears through the wall. Okay, that round's over. Jim, your turn.
Let's attack the Wraith. 20 for 23.
Drop the Wraith. When the Wraith drops, a ruby pendant on a silver chain falls to the floor with a thud. The ruby is shaped in the form of a hand holding an eye. And he is gone.
Second attack on the shadow that's not turned. 21 for 22.
Dropped him.
Into there. And I can't. I'll just be done.
Okay.
And I can't do a bonus action to dodge as a rogue. That's only a monk. I'm done.
Okay. That encounter is over. The undead have fled. Thanks to the power of the Reading Rainbow.
Yeah, damn it.
All right. And you have that ruby lying on the ground in the form of a hand holding an eye worth 500 gold.
Anybody recognize that as a symbol of anything, Tom?
Yeah, that looks like a holy symbol of Vecna.
Oh, that's normal.
An Archlich that you've heard of. All right. Baturn recovers from having cast the plane shift spell. And he looks concerned, deeply concerned, about the presence of these undead. Oops. He tells you about a curse in a second. Okay. So, Baturn's deeply concerned. He tells you Broken Dreams has been under attack by undead loyal to Vecna, but they have not got inside the village before. We must warn the rest of my people. Our leader, Markella, can rally the village. We can find her in the Court of Empty Dreams, plus she can help you find the Star Singer. However, the village is cursed, and you will likely drain you of every thought and feeling important to you. You will need touchstones to keep a hold of your memories. Baturn pauses at the sound of scratching coming from a boarded-up window. Suddenly, one of the boards flies free and hundreds of ravens stream into the room, pecking and scratching at Baturn. You lose sight of him in the swirling mass of cawing black feathers. Then, just as suddenly as began, it ends. With the sound of a rushing wind, the mass explodes, showering the room in black feathers. Baturn is gone, and you are alone in this strange place.
Well, that's creepy.
So, you can explore this building you're in. You can look outside. You see a village outside the walls of this building, which seems to be an old, abandoned what's this, like sanitarium? Like an old abandoned sanitarium. And the village outside of the thing, or the place... Oops, that's the wrong village. The streets outside. So outside it's damp and cold, with a heavy mist swirling on enveloped breezes. The smell of rotting wood and smoke drifts through the mist, accompanied occasionally by whispers and far-off weeping. Building walls are painted in shades of black and gray with splotches of lichen and moss. Tall tenements of rotten wood and peeling paint loom over you. All light is muted, with even the brightest magic providing only dim illumination. Most streets have only a few lanterns that struggle to hold the darkness at bay. A few hooded and masked humanoids walk in the mist-shrouded cobblestone streets, but everywhere is the feeling of neglect, apathy, and alienation from the other residents. So here's a little picture for you. All right, guys. So, what do you want to do?
Explore this building and then see if we can make our way to this so-called court of, well, where's it at? The court of empty dreams.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you explore the sanitarium. It's empty, badly neglected. It's got an upper floor and a lower floor, so you're able to explore them. You don't find anything in either the upper or lower floors of the place. So you set out into the streets of Broken Dreams, which seems like that might be the name of the place, given what Return told you. Looking outside, you can see here and there people walking along the cobblestone streets. It's cold out, mist shrouded everywhere. People glance at you, but don't say hi or anything. They just kind of go about their business. What do you guys want to do? You see an urchin huddle up in a corner looking at you. One of the only people here is looking at you.
Well, I guess I may be the talker in this group since Chris is unavailable at the moment. I'll go up to him and say, "Hello, friend. We are looking for the Court of Broken Dreams." The Court of Empty Dreams.
The little Shatterkai boy, you think he looks, kind of like a white-skinned elf. He says, "You will need to hand me you will need talismans to protect yourselves. Do you have anything you can use to protect yourself? Do you have a touchstone?"
No, where could we find these touchstones?
I can make you one.
Yes, please.
He reaches out his hand for you to give him something.
I give him some candy in my satchel.
Something that means something to you.
I hand him
he eats your candy.
I hand him my petrified mouse.
You can have inspiration for that, Chew. If you don't already have it, you already do, don't you? Okay.
I do.
Oh, wow. Holy shit, I heard him.
Hey, awesome. The little street urchin takes your petrified mouse and he looks at you and he asks you, what does this remind you of?
It is the symbol of my people.
Oh, wow. That's valuable. Your heritage, your family, your
Yes.
people. What's that? He looks behind you and he's down the alley.
I don't take my eyes off him.
Right.
He teleports away. It's the first chance he gets, but you see him about 30 feet away appear down a dark alley, and he begins running. So
I
roll initiative.
take off after him.
Yeah, roll initiative.
Fucking murder that little shit.
Oh.
Come on, you didn't see that one coming?
I think you meant something more valuable than a petrified mouse.
There is nothing more valuable to Chew than his petrified mouse.
All right.
Sarah calls it.
We need initiative from someone. Who is it? Chris. Chris's initiative. I'm going to roll it for him until he gets here. Hopefully he'll get here soon.
Well, he said something a minute ago.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm here. I just
Okay.
rolled it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now. All right. So, first to react is Chew. Wow, good roll, Chew.
Thank
Did you
you.
use your inspiration on that?
Didn't you say it was built in?
Oh, that's right. You have it automatic inspiration, don't you? Or initiative. What's that from?
From the Sentinel Shield.
Ah, right. Okay. Okay. Well, that little boy is 30 feet away from you. What do you want to do?
I'm going to turn into a giant owl,
Oh, nice.
and I'm going to fly right up to him.
Okay. The little boy cowers, falls to the ground and cowers against the wall, starts crying. No, no. And he gives you back the petrified mouse and begs you not to hurt him.
Little friend, you can keep the mouse, but we do need one of these
No, you can't.
talismans.
I like screech with an owl screech right in the dude's face.
Okay, let's see here.
Sparrow's face, Jim Sparrow's face.
If I offer him a potion of Hill Giant Strength, is that valuable enough for him?
I'm sorry. So, what do you say?
I say, friend, we still need one of these talismans. We're not going to hurt you. What do you require of us? We would never hurt you. We're here to help.
He's like shivering and shaking. And he says, well, like for example, that mouse is a talisman. It says it reminds you of your family and your heritage, and it'll help you. It'll help you remember here in this land. Please, please let me go.
Well, so the mouse is now a talisman?
Yeah, yes. Anything that has meaning to you can be one.
Do we think he's telling the truth? He sounds like he's a snake charmer.
He's pretty scared looking. He's got this
peck
huge.
at the ground at his feet.
He's got this giant owl over the top of him. He begs you to let him go.
I let him go.
Okay. All right. So, Chu, you know that this mouse will protect your memories in this place. Let's see, you got bond. I protect those who cannot. I have trouble. Trust my allies. Doesn't really fit any of those traits specifically, but we can just say it's it fits your bond. I protect those who cannot protect themselves, like your little mice.
Well, and that's my tribe. It's the tribe of the Arctic mouse that I'm protecting.
So does anyone else have any touchstones on them?
I'm going to say my thieves' tools are, since I'm a burglar, and I'm always looking for something valuable.
Okay. We don't need to go person by person, but look through your gear and look for gear that you hold on to because it has meaning for your background, your ideals, your bonds, your flaws, that kind of stuff. And you're a giant owl, so you need to be large, right? There you go.
Yep.
It'll be my journal.
Okay. So basically, for every bond, every ideal, every trait, every flaw, you need an individual touchstone for each one of those. So you can make notes on your own about what those might be, and maybe you don't have one for some of them. It makes sense that you wouldn't have one for everything.
Okay.
So as you're traveling through the streets, let's see here. Okay. You ask more people like the little boy, and none give you necessarily good straight directions to where this court of empty desires is. And you spend about an hour wandering around, and each of you need to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage if you have one or more touchstones, as you're trying to resist the curse of this place. So CPU, you're good, and by making your save, that actually does physically turn that item into a touchstone. You pick which one it is, and that one trait or bond of yours can never be lost. And then Chu, you made it, so you can do the same. So your mouse is... They weren't really touchstones before, but now they are, now that you've made a save. Jim, you're good. Malcolm, you're good. And Dragar, you're good. So you each have one item that's a touchstone now, as long as you had one.
Yep. Okay.
And then you're traveling through the streets. You can still be in owl form if you like, Josh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll stay in there until I decide not to.
When you come across...
You get attacked and critted, just like your bear.
Killed in one shot.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
Fortunately, I'm the type of druid that cannot cast spells in animal form.
You
That
guys
is
are
great.
traveling down the street from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen, looking for the Court of Empty Desires.
And I'll be up in the air, flying.
Okay. You notice a preponderance of ravens perched on buildings and stuff watching you guys as you travel. And the streets looming in on you. And then you come to a corner, and ahead you see something playing out.
Now I say to Josh, "Caw, caw, caw," which means do owls speak Raven?
A scream shatters the muffled silence. A woman emerges from the mist, running from a pack of shadowy hounds. She's quickly cornered, and the hounds snarl at her. She's trying desperately to claw open a window to get away. Sepia. She looks like one of your former students. In fact, she even has a book, probably overdue, that she's carrying with her.
Great.
And we will, if you want to take action right away to try and stop the hounds, which are rushing toward her and yipping at her, you can roll initiative. Otherwise, it looks like they're going to stop short of her.
I'm going in.
You're going in? Okay, roll initiative, everyone.
Awesome. Oh, my initial one was an 8. Looks like I double clicked.
Okay, just retype in the new one. I didn't have you guys take up position, but you guys would be, the street's 10 feet wide, basically. Buildings to your left and to your right. Little side alleys. One right here. One little one right there. Alright, there we go. For your owl who's flying, Josh, you can use this little flying foot icon. Where is it? Or this little icon, and then put how many squares of the ground, how many 5-foot squares above the ground your base is on that. Okay.
Say 20 feet in the air.
Wow, these guys are fast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, one of these shadow dancers seems to teleport or move blindingly fast in position and then ready an attack with a spike. No, he'll dodge when he gets there. And he says, "This is our business. Turn back where you came from." And he is done. Then one of these hounds rushes up to the woman, snaps and snarls, yipping at her. He is basically readied to attack at the command of one of his masters, it looks like. And then Jim, your turn.
I'm gonna go to their hide. So only a 17.
Okay.
Come back to there and shoot the hound.
Okay, fire away.
27 for if I'm hidden for 30 from the hound.
You are hidden for 30. Got it.
23 for 21,
Got it.
and then
Move where you like, and then shoot.
come
Your
back
turn.
up to there. Done.
Alright. Chu is going to fly. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 6. Fly to there. And attack. So that's a 18 for 4 and 20 for 15.
Wow. The beak bites into him, and the talons rip him to shreds.
And then he'll fly. Let's see. Goes right there. So, yeah, he'll fly back to right here, and 20 feet back up in the air.
Okay. Does the giant owl have that flyby attack thing too?
Well,
you're a
it's,
giant eagle, aren't you?
yeah, it's technically a giant eagle that looks like
Right.
a giant owl.
Yeah, all right. So spike chain attack on you when you leave the reach of the Shadow Dancer, who has got to reach 10
10-foot
feet.
reach.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he hit 18 to hit, does 13 points of piercing damage. You need to make a 14 dex save, or else he will grapple you.
Oh, that's not going to be.
Or no, he'll knock you prone. Yeah, so he knocks you
Hold on, let me. That's choose dex. Let me get to what a giant eagles.
No, you use choose dex, and then you just modify it by the giant eagle modifier, which is +2, so you got a 9, 10, 11. You got 11. See the giant eagle thing above? It has a dex of 17, so it's 2 better than you. So
Oh, okay.
So he uses your saves +2.
So I am prone.
He drops you prone. No, he's gonna. Let's see, you were here, still in reach, there. He's going to grapple you there.
I don't think you can. It says medium on the grapple. But
okay.
You can knock him prone.
It's going to do necro then. So 14 dex and 28 necro. Or, I'm sorry, 13 piercing and 28 necro. All right,
Sorry, John. Probably
So-
would have rather gotten grappled.
Yeah,
Yep, I would have. Thank you. So that's going to be
any of those 4 squares, Josh.
Back.
minus 15 to my actual hit points.
Okay, and then you'll fall from whatever altitude you were, land prone on the ground. So make a prone marker on your guy. And
Well, I was down even when he would have done that.
Okay. You weren't 5
because,
feet off the ground at all?
Ooh, probably would have been 5 feet off the ground.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's close enough. You can land on your feet from 5 feet. All right, so that's Chew's turn. Actually, it's not your whole turn, because if you have any movement left, you can take it.
Yeah.
I'll let you work that out. Next to go is one of the wolves, one of the dogs.
Right to there.
Okay, this guy will turn invisible. Is the first thing he does. And then you hear padded feet coming your way, Chew. And
Okay.
he bites you with advantage on the first bite, so 18 to hit.
Yep.
For 9 piercing, and you make a 15 wisdom save or become charmed by him. It's not really so much charm, it's just that you lose all emotion and all drive. Second attack with the bite, 15 to hit.
The 15 is my armor class.
12 piercing, another 15 wisdom save.
Now, if I'm immune to charm, that doesn't matter.
It does matter. You'd be immune
Yeah,
to it.
I'm immune to charm. Yeah.
You're immune to charm?
Nature's ward.
Immune to charm by elemental or fey?
Oh, sorry, my bad. Should have kept reading, huh?
Maybe.
Is he- is he
He's
dead?
not either.
Okay. So here we go.
Let me double
Wisdom
check to
save.
make sure it's not either. You're good though. Okay. He's not either one of those. Okay, so that one's done. Malcolm, your turn.
Going fear, and I'm gonna try to hit the dog. That's probably gonna miss.
Yep.
Does a 14 hit?
It does.
Oh, nice. For a strong 14.
Got it. After Malcolm, Dragar.
Let's take myself off mute. Alright, I guess that hound right in front of... Yeah, the hound right in front of Malcolm.
Miss. Miss.
Miss and a miss.
Both
And,
miss. Sepia, your turn.
That woman needs to be protected.
Yes, she
1,
does.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll leave the hound's reach.
He will strike at you with a bite. 14 to hit.
Is, I think.
Misses, yep.
15, just barely. Then one double move, 3, 4, 5. So
Yeah. I think she may have a book in her hand.
She does. Good job, Sepia.
don't worry, child. I'll protect you.
That's a move and a dash. Any bonuses, or are you done?
I will use a bonus action to fire up spiritual weapon.
Very good.
And
Who do you want to hit with it?
I will target the Shadow Kai right here.
Okay. 12 does not get through. And now the next Shadow Dancer goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any bonuses? Teleport. Nope. Okay, 6. Okay, so he closes. Actually, only needs to get to 5. Closes to there. Multi-attacks with his spike chain. First attack on Sepia is a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah.
For 6 piercing and 15 necrotic, which he resists part of.
So 6 and 7 is 13.
Second spike chain misses you. And last spike chain misses you barely. Alright, and then he'll use a bonus action to 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shadow jaunt away into the shadows. Dancer's done. Commands his dogs to attack you and her. This one rushes forward, first blending into the shadows on its way, becoming invisible. Then its first attack on you is a crit for 19 piercing. Then you need to make a 15 wisdom save. Good there. And then second attack on you is a miss. And then the next of the hounds again blends into shadow, charges forward, snarling and biting. 20 to hit because he was invisible for 12 piercing and a 15 wisdom save.
How much damage again?
12 that time. Good on your save. Second attack with a bite. Hit again for 11 more and another save.
Hooray.
Sepia is the save machine.
All right.
So I've saved, I've taken all the damage, and it sucks.
Awesome. After your turn, the woman goes, "Oh my God, Sepia, thank you so much," and starts trying to beat over this dog with one of the books in her hand.
Don't treat the books that way.
Okay. And
we're
she
gonna
stays
have
there
to go
though.
get
Doesn't provoke.
bags and make some book covers for those things. You don't want to be. You're gonna have to turn that textbook in at the end of the year.
Shadow Dancer's turn. He comes off of his defensive stance and will finish off Sepia. Moves 1 to there. Multi-attacking. First one's a 13 missing. Second one's a 16. Hitting for 8. Plus he'll throw in 25
If
to
he was readied, did he have a reaction?
He wasn't readied. He was defensive.
Oh, got it. Okay.
I forgot to have you make a dex save the first time you got hit by one of these things. You get a 14 dex save to negate that necrotic damage. So you miss the first one, then make this next one. You made the next one. So
Still alive.
yeah, so you only took 8 piercing from that chain strike, no necrotic. And
I've
then
got 3 hit points. Hit me again.
one more. That finished you.
Yep.
And then the thing will, let's see, he'll shadow jaunt back out of view of the party to there, and he's done. Jim, your turn. Sepia is on the ground. You can see him over there. The woman's crying over him, cowering from the dogs.
Go to there and hide. 20.
That's good.
Come to there where I can attack the hound. That's right next to Malcolm.
That's a extra good crit.
39 points.
39. Hound is torn open, but still standing.
17 for 20.
That finished him.
Okay, I opened the way for you, Chew. And go to there. Done.
After Jim, Chew.
I'm going to cast Heal on Sepia.
Nice. Sepia, you get 70 hit points back.
Will that also restore the ones that were
It might. Look that up. Let us know, Chew, and finish your move, and then
Ends
Malcolm, your turn.
blindness, deafness, and diseases. So I would say no.
You can also, if you like, look up Wraith and see if that has anything about heal in it. Malcolm, go ahead.
Where am I going to look up a Wraith at?
In D&D Beyond, and John can do it. You can do it too, John.
I got it.
Okay, because I don't have D&D Beyond.
What?
What? I like old school. I like filling
Alright,
books.
here we go. 19 for 21.
That
Warriors
is-
don't make what they used to make. That's the
Yeah.
important.
You are still prone, though, CPI.
Ah.
You did drop whatever you had in
Well.
hand, too.
The second one did not hit.
Nope. Okay, after Malcolm, Dragar. And Chew, you can take the... Yeah, there you go.
We'll move up, and the wounded hound.
It'll come back after a rest, but it doesn't say anything about heal.
So 17 for
I
14.
don't get it back.
I don't think, yeah.
You attacking the closest sound?
Yes, the wounded hound.
Got it.
Closest one. That'll be it.
Okay. Also, John, double check. If you lose consciousness, I think the spiritual weapon goes away, but maybe not. You can look that up. Second one's, or first one was missed. Okay, Sepia, you are now conscious again on the ground. Whatever you had in hand, lying on the ground beside you.
Clicking into spiritual weapon. That lasts for the duration or until you cast the spell again. So it should still be there. It's just not getting commands. So it's there, and I'll use a bonus action to have it attack the wounded mutt. So that's weapon. 9. Assuming a 27 hit.
I was just looking up the spell. Since it's not concentration, it is still going. You are correct. Okay, so that hits by a mile, doing 7 force.
7.
Or 9.
9.
Sorry.
9, yeah. And then I will stand up. And... you know what this really feels like a great time to do is get myself a little army of librarian.
Midget, one-eyed librarians.
So I fire off my spirit guardians.
Okay. And Jim wasn't hidden and Chew wasn't hidden. You can see him from where you're standing, so you can negate all your party members. That's good. And after you're done, put a concentration marker on your guy with the prone thing. You can pick up whatever you dropped if you had anything in hand, and then the Shadow Dancer goes.
Oh, I forgot to use my Wand of Wonder.
You want to change that last?
I would say you forgot it.
What
1,
do we
2,
use for
3,
concentration?
4. Lightning bolt. 5.
Speaking of,
And then he shadow jumps to Dragar. And then he multi-attacks Dragar.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah. 8 points of piercing, and he will do 18 necrotic if you fail a 14 dex save.
Oh.
Yeah, just 8 piercing. Then he attacks you again. 18 to hit.
I will shield that.
Then he attacks you one more time. And then he takes cover behind you from that archer around the corner. Little does he know that doesn't matter. Anusis's turn. He starts in your aura, Sepia, in your spell.
So that's
He makes his save. No, I bet he doesn't. But you're 17. Nice. 14 radiant to him. And then he will bite at you with all Savage Fury that he's got. He does Shadow Blend first, become invisible, multi-attacking, bite. 20 to hit you, Sepia.
That'll hit.
11 piercing, 15 wisdom save. You're good. 10 con save. You're good. Then he bites you again. That's only 14 missing. And next of them, give me some more damage. That one also fails to save. Takes 14 radiant, like the last one did, and then attacks Sepia from the shadows. Multi-attacking. First one's a 26 for 10, Sepia. Wisdom save. Oh. Spirit Guardian's down.
Guardians.
Wisdom save's good. And then second bite. Hit again for 12 more piercing. And another 15 wisdom save.
This whole protecting people thing sucks. Stupid role playing.
Wisdom save.
I know how much you normally hate role playing, John. Being a real sport by doing it.
Another wisdom save for Sepia.
Oh, another one?
Yeah. Got hit second time. You're good. Okay. That one is done. She's trying to beat him over the head still. Looking for rocks and stuff. Shadow Dancer's turn. Alright. Well, 1, 2, 3. Closes to here. Then he will multi-attack on Sepia. 16 for 13 and a 14 dex save. Or take 13 necrotic. You dodge that, and then another spike chain attack. Misses, and a third spike chain attack hit for 14 piercing and a 14 dex save or for 24 necrotic.
Let's make the save or be unconscious. Oh no.
Let's see, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Down again. You got another one of those heals?
No. I blew my load on that one.
Jim, your turn.
Okay. Go up to there. Hide. 29.
That's
Go
good.
to there. Hit the Shadow Dancer. Right next to Dragar.
Yep.
27 for 23.
23. Got it.
Go down one, attack the hound that's almost dead. Just do a regular crossbow attack. 25 for 9.
Dropped him.
And go back to there and done.
Chew.
All right. Bonus action. I'll throw a healing word on. That's just 6 to you, Sepia, but it'll get you on your feet for a turn. And then I'm gonna move 1, 2. Move to there, and then I can cast a cantrip. I'm going to we'll do a produce flame on this guy right here.
Go for it. Ooh, that hit for 9 fire. And Malcolm. That missed. That missed. Dragar.
All right. I will. We got. Does he have any? He has a middle weapon, right? The spike chain.
He does have a spike chain, yes.
Oh, strong. Well, I'm guessing that missed.
Yep.
I will move here, and so we can't hide behind me all that well and be done.
Sepia, your turn.
All right. Move the spiritual weapon, and have it attack the hound
That hit.
for 13,
Nice.
And then I want to hit this guy real hard. But
If you want to hit him real hard, there's only one thing you can do, John.
yeah, I don't really do the hitting hard thing. Damn it. All right, I'm gonna hit myself with a 3rd level cure wounds. So 22 hit points back.
Then you can move where you like.
I'm staying right there with
Stand up
student.
if you like.
Yeah, I'll stand up.
Shadow Dancer shadow jumps to here. Multi attacks. Jim. 14's a miss. 18's a hit for 8 piercing and a dex save.
Oh, god dang.
Oh, fail.
So 13 necrotic. And then an 8's a miss. And he moves to around back there. And then Anusis's turn. Savagely attacking Sepia, blending into the darkness and biting. Missing Sepia. Dodged that first one. 17 hit though for 12 piercing. And a 15 wisdom save. Oh. Sepia is incapacitated, standing there, all will to fight gone, if he ever had any to begin with. And next to go, the woman shaking Sepia, trying to get him out of the of it, doesn't seem to have any effect.
Slap him with the book.
She does. Next to go is a shadow dancer appears besides you, Jim.
Oh, good.
And multi-attacks. 15. Then
Miss.
22 for 5 and a dex save, or 17 more. So
Yeah.
17 more after the 5.
Okay.
And then 3rd attack. Also hit for 10 more piercing and another dex save. And he's going to grapple you if you fail this one. Nope, you do not fail that one. He's done. Your turn, Jim.
I will attack the shadow dancer on the left. 23 for 19.
That's a hit. Oh, nice.
Crit for 29.
Nice. Dropped him.
And I will cunning action disengage.
All right. Move where you like. Chew. Your turn.
I'm gonna cast Call Lightning. Do you want me to roll to see if it's storming?
It is 1 in 6 chance it's storming.
So the 5 was it. Nice.
Yeah, the 5 was the one.
Yep. Okay,
All
call
right,
lightning.
on this guy right here, so I'm gonna position it right there. So
All right.
it hits him.
27 lightning, 17 dex save for half. He dodges, takes half of 27 is 26 is 13. Okay. Next to go is...
And I tell the guys that there's one back in the alley I came.
Next to go is Malcolm. Nice.
Nice.
27.
Yep.
Dropped him. Finish your move where you want to go, and then after you is Dragar.
right. Dogs are all gone. 2, 3.
Seems like too much move. It's 7 from where you started, plus you had to move to where you started.
1, 2, 3, 4. Just blast that guy in the hallway,
Got
in
him.
the alleyway there. 16 for 15, and 5, 6. Done.
Okay, after you, Sepia. That, I don't have it handy. Where is the charm thing?
Your
Is it just the
character's
one that's
been
left?
retired.
There we go. Okay, so you can repeat at the end of your
Looking
turn.
away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I'm going to stay over here with her.
No, you can't move anywhere. You just repeat your save.
Oh,
at the end
that's
of your
right.
turn.
Yeah.
Wisdom save, DC 15. Okay,
Ugh.
you are back.
Wow. That sucked.
She
It
hugs
was
you.
the book slap.
She hugs you, crying. Shadow Dancer disappears back into the buildings and then is gone. All right, and then just as she's hugging you and crying and then backs away from you, a swarm of ravens, similar to how Batturn was taken from you, surrounds her and then explodes, and she is gone. Black feathers fluttering down to the ground all around you, Sepia. The Shadow Dancer that did not get away, that you guys killed in the street, he has a pouch with some stuff in it. Let's see what he's got.
Nice.
A vial in which there's a cloudy gray oil that forms and quickly evaporates over and over. 50 gold pieces, and a well-worn jade whistle worth 10 gold pieces.
I'm gonna hit myself up with a healer's kit.
Yeah, healer's kit for me.
Second one.
Okay, so that one was for me. This one's for you, Sepia.
I
One
did my own.
please.
I'm using yours. Oh, do you have the healer's feat, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, should have used mine.
I'll take one, Chew.
All right, you can have the one that I just did.
Okay.
And then let's see, what's my total? I'm going to consume 17 good berries to get myself up to full.
Can I get a couple of good berries? I need 4.
You have
20.
Okay.
Just keep that in mind.
I will then consume 8 of my own.
Okay.
Tom, let's see. Do we have anybody immune to poison?
I am.
You want to taste that potion to see what it is?
Yes.
Alright, you taste that potion, and it is oil of etherealness.
Nice.
Okay. Now, you're back out into the streets to try and find your way to
The
The-
court of
Court of Empty
Empty
Desires.
Dreams.
Empty Desires.
Yeah.
You see a general shop with only a few sickly beets and a single bottle of sour wine. The shop owner is a quiet, elderly woman who glares at you as you're walking by the window pane of her shop.
I say, hey friend, do you have any wares for ones with the wherewithal like us?
Yes, I do. Let's see here. She reaches to the shelves, sets out in front of you her only bottle of wine and a few sickly beets. And she says, 1 gold and it's all yours. And if you come back tomorrow, I'll have more.
I'll give her the gold, and friend, now that we've made an acquaintance as customer and shopkeeper should, do you have any info? We're trying to reach the court of Empty Desires.
Oh, yes. You need to go down this street right outside of my window, and then turn at the first alley left, and then turn at the next major street right, and it'll lead you right there. But please come back tomorrow. And she wraps her shawl around her against the cold.
Do
And
you
you
have?
can have inspiration, Jim.
Oh, thank you. Any? Can she give us any more knowledge on the talismans? Or
Yeah.
do we have everything?
Keep close those things that are important to you. Don't let anyone take them from you. They're hard to come by in this land, and she holds onto her shawl tightly.
Ah, the shawl is yours.
She glares at you a little bit. Yes.
Don't worry, it's not my desire to take it, little woman. We will see you tomorrow.
Okay. Good luck. All right. So you're able to head out into the street and with her directions, not have to make a save for this hour. You get there before the hour. She told you the directions would lead you through first before you came to the place you saw, an alley of forgotten no, that's the one you were at. A plaza. There'd be a plaza she described that would have a fountain that was broken, and indeed you find it. This isn't the place you're heading to, but it's a landmark on the way. A break in the fog exposes this dour gray plaza to you. There's several Shatterkai that mill about. They seem to pay no mind to you at all, though, as they do. And there's a dry fountain there that depicts a masked woman wearing a feathered cloak. You see stains that suggest that at one time water flowed from her empty eye sockets like tears. You can see the bottom of the fountain is filled with mud and dead leaves. And the dozen Shatterkai wandering aimlessly around, taking no heed of each other. And now that you're in this plaza, you're looking for the signs of which way she told you to go, and you don't see them. You're going to need more direction, you think.
I'll carefully look the fountain over, the mud and the dead leaves. Look for maybe a mechanism
Okay.
on it or something to possibly get it going again.
Sure. You find a access panel in the back of the fountain base. In the dead leaves, you find a single platinum coin inside the fountain. And with the mechanism exposed, you guys could make if you have some sort of tools, like these tools, you could make a DC-15 intelligence check, and you'd have proficiency bonus because of your thieves' tools. Or if you have any other skill, you can use that instead of thieves' tools.
Well, I'll use the thieves' tools and I'll use my inspiration.
Okay. Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Yeah.
11 doesn't get it going, unfortunately.
Can I elbow him out of the way and take my own crack at it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what do you got for knowledge?
Well, if it's plumbing, it might be very similar to medicine.
Anything else?
Or arcana.
There might be some arcana that makes it work. Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
We'll try that. Myself up.
I'll give you guidance on that.
All right. You are able to get the fountain flowing again.
Good job, Sepia.
You know, it's just a spark of recognition in the dozens of Shatterkai, a couple of them, wandering aimlessly around, but then they go back to taking no heed of each other or you.
This place really, really, really needs the rainbow. I'm just saying.
Can we try talking to the Shatterkai?
Sure, yeah.
Friend, I noticed your eyes sparkled a little bit when the fountain started going. Are you okay?
Dun, 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 dun. There's just a little flicker. It's going to take more than that to get him back to this world, you think?
Well, I'm going to take the platinum coin that was in the bottom of it and throw it back in and wish that they're better. No. No.
Let me check something real quick. You see one of them kind of take a glance at that, but then go back to wandering around.
I'll go over to him. Do you recognize that coin, friend?
Make a charisma check. Persuasion or deception, whatever you're good at.
You want to give me guidance, Josh?
Yes, yes.
God. So yeah.
Yeah, not
No.
getting him going.
Oh, well, hold on. I got to roll the guidance.
I don't think that's gonna matter.
Do you have plus 11 on the guidance check?
Yes. Okay.
All right. Anyone else have any bright ideas? Otherwise, you're going to wander for about an hour.
Can I just? I'm gonna just haul off and slap one of them.
Oh, geez.
That does not help.
Can I do a medicine check to see if I can then use some?
Oh, I'm
Of
sorry.
my
I'm
healing
sorry.
skills?
I'm sorry. The touchstone alone was enough. You didn't have to also make the check. The check was if you didn't use the touchstone. So by giving him the platinum coin, that was enough. Your 11 was good enough. It was probably the guidance that made it work.
Right. Thanks, Chew. I knew I could count on Chew.
You bet. You bet.
All right, so you rouse one of them back to this world. He tells you, you are strangers here. What are you doing here?
We are on our way to the court of broken desires. Lost desires.
Close.
Lost dreams.
Lost.
We need to see the Raven Queen.
Oh, well, I can tell you which way the Court of Empty Desires is.
Yes, that.
But
Kind of like adoration.
I warn you, those found wanting by the Raven Queen will have to pay a tribute. And the Raven Queen only values passionate memories.
Okay, Chew's got plenty to give him.
He points a direction down an alley, and he says, that is the way to go. He holds on to that coin that you gave him, almost desperately, and then begins to walk away.
This is where it's going to go south.
Nothing bad happens.
I'm gonna try to pickpocket this coin back.
All right, go for it.
Good for you.
Make a
Can I
slide.
give him my
That's me.
inspiration?
Make a sleight of
'Cause I
hand.
am
You can, yeah, you can,
inspired.
Chew. Go for it.
I
See ya.
am giving you my inspiration.
Boom, good job, Chew. All right, you have the coin back.
And we'll continue on.
All right.
Chew nods approvingly.
Last but not least, you come to the Court of Empty Desires after traveling for another short distance. And I'm gonna grab your guys and move you. You come to an open courtyard. There's a bridge over a causeway, and when you get to the summit of the bridge, you can see the courtyard ahead of you. And I will draw that. And you guys are right here. See it now ahead of you?
Yeah, there's a lot of creatures on here. You
Sure
probably got to take those off, Tom.
Yeah,
One of those damn dogs.
a lot of
They
those
bite
dogs, yeah. Okay, the court. You see a female Shatterkai sitting upon a raised platform petting a dark hound. A male Shatterkai beside her and a shadow dancer watching over them protectively. They watch masked Shatterkai that play sad elven music, eat tasteless elven dishes at long tables, or otherwise take part in daily rituals that are eerily familiar to what you witnessed in the elven village of Dripping Leaves in the Cormanthier Forest. A dozen ravens silently watch the court intently. Everyone make a insight check for me, please. Wisdom insight.
Wisdom.
Well, good thing you got Chew and Sepia here.
Yes.
Okay, you two. You think that the Shatterkai they seem desperate to enact daily rituals as if they are particularly important to them. One of them looks up and sees you guys and waves you over to join them at the table.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay?
head over.
So, the table's to the south there, and the food is pretty dreary, pretty bland. The music that they're playing is sad and Kind of reminds you of Thaco playing his little lullaby. I wish I still had that sound.
Does anybody play an
Just
instrument?
Yes. Let me see if I have the instrument. I realize that. Yes, I could play the flute.
Maybe
Deal.
try playing a happy song.
You want to join him in the flute playing?
Yeah, I will play him a song of the tundra. It
Okay.
bespeaks the cold, empty wasteland
That's awesome.
that I love.
That fits right in, and you can have inspiration back. Okay. So you guys taking part in their in their rituals and playing music with them and stuff like that seem to be welcomed by the Shadowkai here, and eventually the woman up on the pedestal waves you over for audience. When you come over, she says, "I am Markella. I've been waiting for you. I am the Arbiter of Memory. In broken dreams I speak for the Raven Queen, until the Mistress deigns to speak to you herself. You have undergone the trials of the Raven Queen, and you have succeeded. Starsinger Alindra Eltris has been taken into the Fortress of Memories to pass her memories into the Raven Queen.
Well,
I will open the gate to the Fortress of Memories and beseech the Raven Queen to treat with you." Let's see here.
What was your name again?
Markella.
Aren't we
Oh,
supposed
the
to
one
warn-
we were supposed to look for. Okay,
Mhm.
excellent.
Aren't we supposed to warn her about something? Undead.
I tell her about the ambush by the priest of Vecna, the Wraith priest of Vecna.
All right. She says, "This is dire news indeed. Let's go find your Starsinger, and then we'll see what we can do about it."
Okay.
So, she takes you to the Fortress of Memories. You climb and climb through the city streets. You can see a vast wall stretching to your left and to your right. And see, you guys want to do any more healing or anything like that before she takes you into the fortress, or casting any spells?
Could we ask her? Well, no, we don't need a short rest. I don't think that would help anybody but me. So, you can keep going.
Okay.
It would help me, but that's alright.
Yeah.
I think I could get my heal spell back with Nature's.
Okay. Markella stands before massive doors set into walls that go on forever. Abruptly raising her arms, the assembled unkindness of ravens flies into the metal doors and through the metal, which grows darker and darker until all you can see is the darkest of night. In the darkness you are alone. You hear the fluttering of wings and feel their wind on your face. A series of images flash through your mind. A female Shadowkai looking desperate. A simple mithril mask inlaid with flecks of pale blue and dark red crystal being grappled or grabbed by a rotted hand. A crumbling keep, circled by ravens till it collapses to an irregular hemisphere of ill-fitting stone bricks covered in muck and rotted vegetation. And lastly, the weeping face of Starsinger Alindra Eltris. With a loud screech, you are standing before the gates once again. Markella looks at you, and she says, "I can tell you what you have seen. The mask is the conspirator's visage. The touchstone of El Chandras, a Shadowkai that was over the agents of Vecna in the distant past. I believe the Vecnans have the touchstone, and the Raven Queen wishes for you to travel to the Rotted Heart and retrieve it in exchange for releasing the Starsinger. Will you recover the visage?"
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here.
Will there be any additional reward for bringing
Just-
such a valuable artifact
Just
to the
your
queen?
Starsinger.
Okay, good.
What was it? Visage of what?
Conspirator's Visage is what it's called. It's a simple mithril mask. It's inlaid with flecks of pale blue and dark red crystal, and within it reside the memories of a long-dead Shadowkai. The Rotten Heart is a short distance from here, and we can take you to it now, if you are ready.
Yes.
You can have a short rest between now and then, though.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and take a short rest, everyone.
All right. Before the rest, I'm gonna burn a warlock slot to get back some sorcery points.
I am going to, let's see, I get half of my, let's double check that.
Oh, that was more.
I get half back, so. Nobody needs healing, right?
No.
Okay.
They'll be able to
I'm
spend
gonna-
hit dice.
I'm going to cast Good Berry once and get another 10 Good Berries for myself. And then I'm going to recover 2 first level slots and a third.
Okay.
Pretty
They-
good music.
They take you to the Rotten Heart. The Rotted Heart is a macabre structure, little more than an irregular hemisphere of ill-fitting stone bricks covered in muck, rotted vegetation, and other grotesqueness. I thought I had a picture of it somewhere. Well, there's a picture of it there in the description. You see 2 corridors that once served as entrances to the keep, extending 30 feet away from the main structure, but one of them collapsed long ago. The remaining entrance is unbarred. No door, gate, or any other obstacle bars egress or ingress. Is it egress to get in?
Ingress to get in, egress to leave.
Alright. So, the Shatterkai leave you there and wish you good luck in retrieving the conspirator's visage.
I'd like to quietly, stealthily sneak up and see anything before we go guns blazing.
Okay. There is nothing. No one's outside. You do find... Let's see here. You do find a couple corpses outside the entrance to the keep. Long dead Shatterkai, both wearing vestments of... Actually, there's 3 of them. Wearing vestments of Vecna, it looks like. And you see a passageway going in.
Could do the Star Wars trash compactor scene. 3 of us dress up and the rest of us are prisoners. No? Okay. Let's go on in.
Alright, going in. So, let me move you on the map here. So I moved you back up to the top of the map. And there's 2 entrances, but only one of them is open. The other is completely collapsed and blocked. And the open one will be to your right. Now. And you see at the very end of it a door. Looks like it's made out of soggy, rotted wood. And as if, and there's a lock in it too. The ceiling of the cave itself is concave, angles gently upward toward the top, where it's about 15 feet above the ground. The floor underneath your feet is shin-deep, thick, cloying mud that oozes down the walls and drips from the ceiling.
That sounds normal.
Yeah,
Where are we? Can you center me, please?
you are right here. Oh. Right here.
Carefully shimmy around the edges to the door, listen, check for traps.
There's a deathly silence. Make a perception check. There's no
24.
traps anywhere. The air is thick with a metallic tang of blood, although you don't see any blood anywhere. There's a sickly sweet stench of rot as well. The place is illuminated. There's spheres of pitted black iron, fitted with chains hanging from regularly spaced iron spikes driven into the walls. The spheres glow with a sickly green light, casting dim light throughout the place.
I'll open the door.
Okay. Everyone going to get in position when he opens the door.
We didn't hear anything, right, Tom?
Correct. You don't want my casting spells before you open the door? No reason.
No.
Alright, so here is the chamber within. And inside said chamber is bookshelves, 4 of them, and 3 moldering wooden chairs placed around the walls of the room. There's no respite from the muck here, though. The books on the lowest tier of the shelves all bear the stains of exposure. There are 3 creatures sitting in these chairs, perusing books. They look up at you, stand, and attack. Gonna roll initiative. Who was opening the door? No one's actually standing in front of the door.
Yeah, I'm right there. Yeah, I said I was opening it.
Okay. And then, let's see what else. Also, coming out from the walls beside you are 2 hideous incorporeal creatures that look like this. And the creatures in the room that you're going into look like this. And the first of you to act is one of these things that just come out of the wall. It will move to
Hey,
there.
Tom, go ahead and tell us what an Alip's weaknesses and stuff are.
Okay.
Yeah.
It moves to there and then begins a howling, babbling scream that affects all of you. Yeah, affects all of you.
That's all right. We got that
each-
sweet pally aura.
You each need to make a 14 wisdom save or be stunned.
Oh.
I'll use my inspiration on this.
Okay.
Here.
It's also
I'm gonna fail.
13 psychic damage too.
And I fail anyways.
So if you're stunned, put the long face on your guy. So Dragar, oh my god, not a good start for you guys. All right, the Alip then kind of circles around Malcolm to there. Malcolm, you are stunned till the end of your turn. Target's next turn. Yep. Okay, so the stun ends for you now, Malcolm. And then the Deathlock. The first of the Deathlocks goes. He will. One, two, three. He'll move right up to Jim Dark Magic. He will do 20-foot radius. A spell. So he was here. Here's 1, 2, 3. We'll just go to there. 20-foot radius. He does a spell there. Everything goes dark. So, everyone zoom in the map such that you're looking only at or above the area of that spell that just went up. Because that spell is darkness.
Dragar can see.
But this one, you can't see through this one though, Dragar. Because this
Really?
is Hunger of Hadar. So you guys all hear soft whispers and slurping noises. No light illuminates the thing. If you're fully in the area, you're blind.
Sounds like a strip club.
It's difficult terrain. When you start your turn, you're going to take cold damage. When you end your turn, you'll take acid damage. And that is that. So you're doing 3. He's got to be concentrating on that. 4, 5, 6 to there. And then Chew. You start in the Hunger of Hadar, so let me give you some damage. You take 5 cold damage. Everything is dark, so you should be zoomed way in on your character, and you don't know where anything's at.
Alright. Sorry, I'm looking at my options real fast, because I had a plan, and then you cast the spell.
You can see Sepia 5 feet away from you, but that's about it.
Seeing if there's anything in here that could help with this spell. I don't think I do. Alright. I am going to... that sucks. Alright, I'm gonna move back 1, 2, 3 to there. And insect plague. Let me. Do you have to see the point that you're casting insect plague?
Click it, and we'll find out.
Did I click the staff to find that out?
Yeah, staff.
Okay.
Insect plague. Oh, shoot. It's before I even wrote that stuff down. I'll look it up here real quick. A point you choose within range. You don't have to see it.
Okay. So I am going to let's see.
So
range
you should be zoomed way in on your character, and you just need to tell me, without looking at the map, how far in and where.
I'm just going to go into the where the top edge of it is the doorway.
Oh, so you try and shoot it past the doorway as far as you can?
Yeah.
20 feet past the door?
Yeah, where the it's getting just up to the doorway.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's
Boom, boom. Okay.
5 charges.
All right. Insect plague comes up. That. Go ahead and click it yourself. Oh, you did already. Or click it again. You were just looking it up.
Okay.
It does damage when it appears.
Sorry, staff. Right there.
26 piercing damage, 17 con save, halves it. Alright, so this guy's got a con save. He takes the full 26 piercing. It's 26. He's concentrating on Hunger of Hadar, so that's DC 13 con save. Made it. Other guy, con save. He fails it. He takes the full 26. And that's it for that. Okay, anything else, Chew?
Nope. I moved over here and I'm done.
Sepia, your turn. Okay, Sepia, you should be zoomed way in. You don't see anyone around. You saw Chew leave.
I'm going to.
Oh, wait. Sorry, something else happens. First, you're going to take the Hunger of Hadar damage. 6 cold. And then something spooky happens.
Oh, good.
Yeah. This black mud kind of starts snaking up your legs and like going into various orifices of your body and healing you for 7 hit points.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure that's just fine.
Yeah, you should be okay.
Nothing to worry about there. I am going to try and turn undead.
Nice.
I don't have to see them;
Nope.
they have to see me.
Nope. 17 wisdom save, 30 feet. Okay. So we got this guy here, wisdom save. He is going to be going away. And then this guy here, wisdom save. He won't be going away. And then move where you want, Sepia, or do something else.
I was gonna go step forward and try and, but I think I want to get out of this thing, so I'm gonna step straight up, straight back.
Yeah. It's difficult terrain, remember, so
Yeah.
it's
so
1,
I'll go-
2, 3, 4, and then you can see the edge, 5. And then you can,
All right.
got one more move.
Stop. I'm at the edge,
All right.
and I'll say, "I'm at the edge. If you want to come to me, guys."
Very good, Sepia. Nice. Nicely done. You can have inspiration for that. After your turn, Jim, you
I'm
start.
stunned, so I'm no stun, and I'm done, right?
Yeah, and you take damage.
Okay.
So I'll roll it just one time. This will be both damages. 12 cold at the start of your turn. 8 acid at the end of your turn.
I auto fail because
Yeah.
I was stunned.
Yeah, so 20 total. And then your turn's done.
Okay.
You don't regenerate anything.
Good. Good.
Then this guy, he's going to take some cold damage, which he's immune to conveniently, and flee. Okay, so he's done. And then Dragon.
And I'm sure you're aware of this, Tom, but with the insect cloud, it's enter or end that they take damage again.
Not at the start?
Nope, it's insect plague, repeat when enter first time or in turn.
I mean, when you first cast it, does it do damage?
Yes,
Okay.
it does damage initially. I was just telling you since I can't see down
Right,
there to know
yeah.
when someone's doing it, I can't say, hey, I need to do damage, so I'm
Gotcha.
relying
Oh,
on...
okay. Yeah, no one's entered or ended yet.
Dragar stun, give me some damage.
Dragar, here's your damage. This will be both of them.
20 points.
Okay, then you're no longer stunned at your turn. You don't regenerate anything. Deathlock's turn. He will cast Insect Plague. That's 5th level. 3rd level. Insect Plague, 5th level. Holy cow. Alright, so he's going to cast Dispel Magic on the Insect Plague at 3rd level. So he's got to make a DC 15 spellcasting check.
Go ahead and fail it, Tom.
Boom. He went ahead and failed it.
Only because you told him to, Kirk.
That's
And-
right.
And he was never in it and did not enter it. And then the next Deathlock, he's going to try and dispel it. And he does.
Well, that's 2 turns they lost.
Yeah, that's good.
You're welcome.
And he's done. Okay, that round is over. Then the Alep, who wasn't turned, he will see if he recharges his Babbling Howl. Nope. He can't see anything because of the darkness, except for the Malcolm right beside him. So he will do Maddening Touch on Malcolm. 23, Malcolm. For 17 Psychic. And he is done. Malcolm, your turn. You're starting in the area, so you're going to take some damage. 10 cold damage at the start of your turn. And then go ahead. And you're muted if you're talking.
Now can you hear me?
Yep.
Move to there. I'm going to hex him. And I'm going to try to hit him.
Oh, I think that worked.
That hit.
Yeah, so that'll crit for, let's see, 18
24.
and 6 is 24.
24 magic slashing and necrotic. Let's see here. I suspect he resists necrotic. He's immune to necrotic, so he takes 18 magic slashing. Okay.
Alright, then I'll hit him again. Oh,
Nice.
there we go.
So another
for-
19.
Yeah, but I want to check, and yeah, it was a bonus action to cast Hex, wasn't it? Then I do not get a bonus action to hit him again.
Okay, Malcolm's done. Now the Deathlock. Okay, this guy is concentrating on a spell. He's got Jim there on the edge he can attack. He will move to see Jim. Do Eldritch Blast on you a couple times, Jim. 9's a miss. 11's a miss. And then move back.
Actually, you may. Do you have advantage on that,
No.
Tom?
No.
Oh, okay.
I let you see like 5 feet away, so when you're on the edge
Okay.
like that, you can see out.
Okay.
Deathlock's done. Choose turn.
Okay, sorry, I'm looking up something real fast.
So Tom, is there a reason that Jeremy and I can't see in this, even though we can see in magical darkness?
Yeah, this is a Hunger of Hadar, so it's like more like writhing worms and creatures and stuff like that. It's not actual darkness. It just blinds you if you're inside of it, which kind of should have blinded Jim too, but
All right,
at least let you see the out of the writhing mass when you're on the edge.
I'm going to try something.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll see. I'm going to use my wand of fireball to cast a fireball, and I'm going to again, kind of going off memory, do it to where the top edge hits the doorway.
Okay. Let's see what we get.
See if anybody gets.
You're gonna get 2 of them.
Nice.
You're gonna have to drop this darkness spell. They're getting hammered. All right, 17 dex save. Did you do it base level?
Yep.
Okay. Boom, boom. One made it and took 13, but killed him. And then he was not the one concentrating on the spell. Another one failed it and took the full 27. He also is not concentrating on a spell.
Damn it.
Okay. Sepia, your turn. Oh, Sepia, you regenerate 7 hit points.
What?
Just embrace the
darkness.
the darkness.
The mud.
Yep.
Sure, will be fine. Man, I got so little that I can do.
That's actually not mud. It's ink. That's what it is.
So what I'm not gonna do is.
This is
fire
like
my wand.
he actually time travels back from here, and this is how he got his name.
I hear the sounds of fighting. All right. I'm going to start. I'm going to cast Bless on myself and. Wait. What level do I get? How many people do I get with that? I'm just going to click this. +1. So I'll do it at 2nd level, so it's myself and the owl. So cast a 2nd level spell, and then I'm going to start heading back south again through the darkness. So I'll move 3 squares.
Tom's muted now. If you're only getting 2 people, Sepia, I think you only needed to do it at first
Yeah,
level.
and I think you can get Dragar too, because I don't have it written down that you have to see the targets.
Okay, then I'll do it at 1st level and get all 3 of us.
Yeah, there you go. I'm double checking, but you bless it with 3 creatures of your choice within range. Okay, yeah.
All right, so Give you guys my little Valentine hearts. Put your little Valentine heart on yourself then. And then, like I said, south 30 feet.
South 30
Fine.
feet. So it's
Yeah.
difficult terrain as you're heading south,
Yeah.
so you can get 3 squares to the south.
Yeah.
And let's see here. You end your turn still inside the Hunger of Hadar. You take 8 acid damage. 13 dex save negates that. Good
And
job.
I've got the bless.
No damage. So I'll move you 30 feet down, or 15 feet down. And Sepia is done. Shrouded in darkness. Jim.
So I assume I take damage initially?
Yep. You take the 8 cold.
Okay, I will hide. Step to there, attack the one concentrating.
Fire away. Hunger is down.
And then next attack on the Deathlock to the south. 20 for 21.
Dropped him. Anything else, Jim?
That's all I can do.
All right. You see the Allop here. No, that's the one that fled. Okay. Dragar, your turn.
I can see. Well, I guess that Allop that's sitting right there. 28 for 8.
Dropped him. And we're out of combat. All right.
I don't see anything else.
Sepia, you continue to heal all the way up to full hit points.
Does that remove the? Is that full, or am I still depleted full?
You're depleted full.
Damn it.
You might want to do a medicine check on yourself to see if that's like a super AIDS virus.
Can I do a medicine check or something to try and figure out what's going on?
Sure.
Arcana?
Yeah.
Okay, Bless is still active, so...
Doesn't help. Guidance would.
Chew. Mute.
Go ahead.
I'll cast guidance on myself and try it again.
Well, you only get one shot at knowing stuff.
Alright, I'll try guidance and do Arcana.
Yeah. You got a, what, 11, 15? 15.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
So you think it has something to do with necrotic properties. And the fact maybe
since
that
he
you're
resists
resistant to
necrotic.
necrotic damage. But you think that means it probably does the same thing to the undead in here.
Hmm.
So it's regenerating the undead?
Regenerating the undead, yeah.
All right, come on in, and I'll take a healer's kit off one of my super friends, Chew or Sepia.
I'll do it. I roll better.
Okay, this room here also, there is
Drake.
the book. Go ahead, Dragar.
Oh,
I was say Dragar could use a hit from a healer's kit, please.
All right.
And I have my own healer's kit.
Yeah, I'm using my own too.
You're not sure if Sepia is moaning from the
Sweet.
penetration of the mud or the bookshelves.
Both.
I'm going over the... starting to...
I'll
pour
get
over.
a hit off Sepia's or a healer's kit from Sepia since I don't want Josh's head getting too big.
This is like a little Westworldy. As
Thank
you're
you.
looking at the journal, you come across one that is blank at first, but fills with torrid thoughts and revelations that are written in an unseen pen before your very eyes, Sepia.
Oh,
This
he
is cool.
loves that.
It's like live blogging.
Yeah. Around the corner, another little cavern.
Is that a hole with a ladder in it, Tom?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Hole with a ladder going down. The cavern itself around the corner here is a shrine. A pair of raggedy bookshelves are set against the walls of this room, and a squat slab of black stone sits against the west wall. A hand with splayed fingers is engraved into the altar's surface. A fist-sized emerald carved to resemble an eye rests in a shallow indentation in
Well-
the hand palm.
Is it similar to the ruby that
Yes,
we found earlier?
it is.
So I stealthily go over and check for traps and grab that emerald.
All
I
right.
must.
Make a perception check. Boom, nice. There are, there is a cleverly hidden trap that did not stay hidden to your 29 perception. Underneath that emerald, you see just the edge of a glyph. Like if you were to pick that emerald up, you could trigger the glyph below it. There's no
Now-
way to
Can't thieves tool it is what you're saying.
yeah, you had to spell magic if possible.
Traeger, do you have anybody have mage hand?
Yes, I do.
So do I.
do.
Oh, one of you mind
I do.
trying
Yeah,
to
I
lift
got
that off?
I have it also, but I'll let him do it. You go ahead.
All right.
All right, I'll try to mage hand it off.
You're able to, you back away to the furthest range you can, you lift it up off there. You see like this burst of energy, necrotic black energy comes out in an explosion, silent
But
explosion.
before I do that,
and
I say,
recollapses-
John, just over there, 'cause I'm gonna put you in a
recollapses
healing
on the pedestal, and you safely have the emerald in your hand. The emerald is etched with all sorts of arcane runes too. There's also 10 additional ordinary emeralds on the altar. And put you guys where you want to be while you're doing that.
Sure that didn't alert anybody.
Nah.
That was probably the quiet kind of explosion.
Malcolm, you need to be where you can see this block in this room right here.
I'm checking out books on bookshelves.
Oh, I thought it was this one up here, Tom.
No.
Would I have needed to be further back for that?
Yeah, you need to be. You want to be as far back as you possibly get, Malcolm, right?
Yes, that's
Right,
where
all the way
yeah,
in the corner.
exactly.
Yeah.
Jim's around the corner. Okay, good deal. Okay, so you have that. You're bringing that emerald to your hand when you see coming, screaming, babbling out of the room to the north, more of these Alep creatures, including probably the one you turned. And roll initiative, everyone.
Chew, are you really up there?
Yeah, I got out of the room because you guys were going to set off an explosion.
Okay. Nice. The explosions that go around corners.
All right, the first Alep.
She don't take no fucking chances.
He comes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then does his howling babble. 12 psychic damage, everyone. 14 wisdom save for half. And you're also stunned. You're also stunned if you fail. So put a long face on your guy if you fail that.
I'm out of range.
You just had to say that, didn't you?
This isn't.
Josh?
This isn't a spell. I don't get advantage on this.
Not a
do I?
spell.
I made it.
So long face Jim, long face Malcolm. Half damage for Sepia, half damage for Dragar. It is done. Next to go is Chew.
All right. I can see him from where I'm at, can't
Yeah.
I? Around that corner.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and give him a taste of the Robostars. I think nobody needs healing, do they? Yeah. So, one charge from Robostars.
23.
23.
Boom. 7 missiles streak in. Move where you like, Chew. Sepia, your turn.
I will do a.
I think I'm happy where I'm at.
I'm going to fire up my spiritual weapon.
I moved back one.
And drop it in right about here.
Is the
Yeah,
bless
but attack
down?
that
I see
guy.
some people still have it. Yeah, the bless would be down during
Yeah, plus should be down. So that hit for 8.
-8. Got it.
And then can I do a cantrip at the same time as I cast that as a bonus action?
Yeah.
I'll try Toll the Dead on this guy to see if they're immune to necrotic. I
Okay.
think they are. So
17
16
wisdom
necrotic,
save.
17 fail.
He is immune to necrotic.
That's what I thought. And then
Move
I
where you like,
will-
and then Dragar, your turn.
Alright, well, this one that is right here on next to me, or near me. 16 for 7.
16. Force damage takes full. Got it.
And 24 for 10.
Dropped him.
And then we'll move back over here.
Alright, next to the Aleps goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 60 feet. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He goes to here, and then he uses Whispers of Madness, hitting. No, wait. Let me double check what this does. Psychic. Alright, so that's no good.
Sounds pretty useless. Better not use it,
Yeah,
Tom.
pretty bad. No reason to do that one. So he was here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He comes to here and then babbles. 14 psychic damage to you guys up there. 14 wisdom save, half. And no stun if you make your save. No one failed. And then this guy closes up on Malcolm and reaches out with maddening touch. Malcolm, 13 does not hit you though. Jim, you are stunned till the end of your turn, then you're done. Malcolm, you're stunned till the end of your turn, then you're done. Chew, your turn.
Let's go ahead and do another Star from the Row with Stars on this guy on Sepia.
Okay. $24.
Yep.
Okay. Move where you like, and then Sepia.
I will command the spiritual weapon to attack that guy.
Ooh, nice. 12 force damage to him.
And did not mean to pick myself up. Then I will I'm not well prepared for this fight. I'm going to try a I will step back away from this guy. So
It's like he hit you for... Oh, also at the start of your turn, you regenerated 7 hit points, and then you just got hit for 14 psychic. So you lost 7 total.
first I healed. And then I lose 14. And then I'm going to Guiding Bolt this guy.
Nice.
First level.
That's a hit by a mile. 12 points of Radiant. And advantage on the next stack for some. Dragar, your turn.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 5 over here. The one to my northwest I have advantage on now. 19 for 12.
19 for 12. Dropped him.
Alright, and then the other one, the guy to the south, 27 for 10.
Okay. Nice.
Done.
All right.
Track of.
He regenerates 7 at the start of his turn. And then he will provoke from you, Malcolm.
I think I'm still stunned.
No, your turn came in when you lost your stun.
Are we on second round?
Yep.
I thought we were still in the first.
Nope.
Okay.
16, actually, I think it's... Yep. 13 magic slashing. Okay. Goes to there, then he howls.
I'm going to go ahead and fail for the 4th time.
12 psychic
Yeah,
and stun.
I was just looking, saw the future.
I'm out of range.
You, Josh, are an asshole.
Holy cow! Hold on, what was it? A 14?
You made it.
Wow. Somebody just won D&D.
Dragar, you're in it too.
Oh, damn it.
I know. I made the save.
Okay, very good. It is done. Jim, stunned.
I'm
Malcolm,
and done
stunned.
No, Malcolm made it.
Oh, shit.
I made it, fool.
What?
Come
How'd
on
that
now.
happen?
Don't hate on the mouse,
That's
because you're trying to land on Plymouth Rock. That doesn't
your
make
turn,
sense.
Malcolm.
You are trying to keep me off.
He might as well be stunned.
Yeah, we're all stunned now after that.
But that's what happens when you're at Plymouth Rock.
It's your turn, Chris.
I literally just... Oh, no, that was my attack. All right. I might be retarded.
Yep.
No, I know what Josh feels like every day when he gets that.
That hit for 14.
For 14.
Dropped him. All right, out of rounds.
And, of course, there's no one else for me to hit.
Nope.
I hit Jim.
Once again, Sepia, through the slushy, intertwining mud, getting everywhere on you, you regenerate up to full.
All the way up to full?
No, all the way to your current max.
That's totally okay with me, not creepy at all.
Just say no to the mud.
So we'll go check out that northern chamber carefully.
Okay. The northern chamber that those undead creatures came from is basically just caved in rubble.
Are there any books that are in good enough condition to keep?
Oh yeah, yeah, you
I'm
can
just
keep a
gonna
bunch of
start
them.
stuffing stuff in bags.
I forgot to tell you the treasure. The emerald that you got is etched in Eldritch Ruins. The altar is landed with 10 additional emeralds, each worth 50 gold.
And then the books.
And
You'll need to
then
give me a list of the titles of the books I grabbed.
You can skin that however you like.
The anybody? No, nobody can do. Can druids do rituals? Can you do detect magic?
Druids can, yeah.
Because that emerald's not given a value, so it may be magical.
Turns out all the books are Twilight fan fiction.
He doesn't have detect magic prepared, so he can do it as a ritual.
So it is a dream true for you, John.
It's amazingly cool. These turns out these Shatter Kai are really, really emo.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you have one pathway now. Ladder going down.
Carefully climb down the ladder.
Okay.
Try to surprise anything that might be in there.
Just over to the right is the passageway the ladder comes down to. It winds around the corner, and you hear up ahead. The ladder deposits you in a dark hallway that winds to the north and opens into a large chamber illuminated in flickering yellow light. You hear shouting coming from that way.
I would like to quietly be ahead of the group to try to surprise them.
Very good. So, you can come to here. Everyone else can be like right near the base of the stairs. If anyone else wants to go up with the rogue, they'll also have to make the stealth check. First get in position, then I'll tell you who makes stealth checks. Everyone good there? Okay, rogue, make a stealth check. All right, you are able to see into the room and see what's happening. So the first thing you see is something you've never seen before in your life. Is a
Chris with his own money at a titty bar.
I like how Josh is laughing at that.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah.
No,
You might
no,
want to pump your brakes because
no, because I paid every cent that I took at that place back.
All right, here's
So-
what it looks like.
I
There's
just
a picture of it
heard
there.
toss up on
3
the dog.
heads. It's wearing mithril plate armor with like a unseen or a unblinking lidless eye on the front of it. The room itself. Let's see what's in here. Okay. Right in the corner, you see a room bathed in the flickering yellow light of thousands upon thousands of bone-white candles. The ever-present muck is still here, but the walls are bare. A rotting wooden desk sits at the far end of the room, covered in sheafs of paper and moldering tomes. This creature stands behind the desk, looking over these tomes. 2 more of those dreadlock creatures are viewing books in shelves and arranging the shelves and stuff. And the one behind the tome is yelling at them to find the book that he wants. And you can see also on the desk is a mask, an emerald mask.
Is it the mask that we're looking for?
You think it is?
Okay.
Yep. And none of them have seen you.
All right. Initiative then,
All right.
because I'm gonna fucking shoot him.
Roll initiative, everyone. You guys have a surprise round. All right. Wow, that Skull Lord rolled good. Good for him.
Yeah.
He's gonna need it. All right. So round 1, Skull Lord surprised. Deathlock surprised. Jim.
Okay. Well, let's start her off. Advantage. 26 for, and that's a crit. 36 points of damage.
36 to the Skull Lord. Got it.
Second attack. 24 for 26.
Got it.
Bonus action. Oh, 16 probably misses.
Yep.
Action surge. 18 for 24.
24. Got it.
Ah, crap. And then I will run like a little bitch
Dragar.
to there.
So I hear get some, and then he comes running back.
It's all good. I heard him.
It's like Han Solo.
Right. 5. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I can see anything from there because those columns are in the way.
Yeah.
6. I will go ahead and ready an Eldritch Blast.
All right. Chew.
All right. All right, I'll move to there. Now, do I think that that mask is magical?
Yes, you suspect it is.
Okay, well then I'm gonna center a fireball. don't think I can get all of them.
Sepia's heart melts.
I ruin the books.
I say that books are for the weak.
You are a terrible, terrible human being.
Nope,
And your
there's no way to
character's
get them.
also awful.
All right. I'll go with the top two. I can't get all three of them. There's no way. Yeah.
Can't quite get there either.
I can't.
No.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah. You can go down one
Back
from
up.
there and get two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh
I'll
no,
do
you can't
that.
get two of them. Wow. There you
I-
go.
I
Yeah,
can do-
you can see that
yep.
square.
Yep. So that's where I'll do it.
Yep.
1 to fireballs.
Okay.
No, the books.
All right.
The tapestries.
Boom.
Ah, stupid.
Some
There.
damage. 34 fire. 17 dex save for half. All right, dex save for the big bad Skull Lord. Failed his save. He's going to use a legendary resistance to take 0.
There's
Okay.
one.
The Deathlock. Dex save. He made his. Take 17 fire. Okay.
All right, I'm done.
Sepia.
Yeah. About that. I will move to there and get guiding bolt for the first target I see.
Ready to guiding bolt. Okay. Malcolm.
I'll move there and ready a attack.
Okay, round 2. Skull Lord goes. He regenerates. He will. Then. You guys can let this guy have it with your ready attacks. As one of the Aleps comes at you.
Can I see him yet at that point?
Sepia.
20 points of force damage total.
No, you cannot Sepia. 24, you said?
20.
20, okay. Anyone else? No? Okay. He gets to there, then it babbles. 11 psychic, 14 wisdom save.
Fail number 5. Oh, I made it! Holy shit balls.
It's half damage if you made it. 11 psychic, frowny face on Dragar. Frowny face on Malcolm. Choose good.
I haven't saved yet. Hold on. I was checking the distance. I'm good. 5.
Sepia, since you couldn't affect it, it can't affect you.
Oh, alright.
Either. Okay. It's done and it's used its power. So next to go is a Deathlock. Deathlock back there is going to come 1, 2. Then he's going to cast everyone's favorite spell, Hunger of Hadar. Can anyone see him? Or to counter? Anyone want to counter?
Can anybody counter?
Probably
I don't
not.
think we have a wizard.
It's stunned.
Okay. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. To there. And concentrating. And he's done. Jim gets some love at the start of his turn. 5 cold damage, Jim. Zoom in so you can't see anything, and it's dark all around, difficult terrain all around. What do you want to do?
I will cunning action to dash.
Towards the room?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you can see
Well,
the edge.
Yeah, I would have known where the Aleph was
Yep.
because he was. Yeah, I'll go partway through my dash. I'll go to there
Okay.
and shoot the Aleph. 18 for 21.
Dropped him.
Then continue. I still have 6 squares after that.
Hold up. You can see another Alep has come into the room right there. And
Okay.
What else can you see? That's all else. Everything else you can see from there.
If he hadn't gone yet, or has he gone?
He has not gone yet.
Okay, so actually, boy, that Aleph, yeah, I'll attack the Aleph. So I have advantage. 15 for 24.
Got it.
And God, almost better off to be in there. Matter of fact, I will go back in and be done.
Okay. Into your
Give me
turn,
some
make a dex
damage.
save. Yeah. So the DC 13 dex save, I think.
Oh, made it. No damage.
I think that's what it is. Yep. Okay. Jim's done. Next Deathlock's turn. Let's go over here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he will shoot you, Jim, with disadvantage twice. 17.
Probably no cover, so that hits.
2 force and miss.
Okay.
That guy's done. Dragar, you take some damage at the start of your turn, end of your turn because you're stunned.
Yep.
So, and this Deathlock regenerates 7 too. Boom. Okay, and this guy, Hunger of Hadar, is going to do 4 cold at the start, 11 acid at the end, and you're no longer stunned. And then Chew, you take some cold damage at the start.
I tell the guys approximately where the Aleph was and where the Deathlock used to be.
5 cold damage, Chew.
Okay. I want to move forward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you can see into the room now.
Okay. I am going.
Not out of the hunger yet, but you can see into the room at least.
Alright, well. Do I see the one who cast the spell?
No. You see an Alep and a Deathlock. Neither
Okay.
one looks like they're concentrating.
Alright. Well, maybe he's invisible, so let's just go ahead and give him a taste. Oops.
Josh, I think you've learned how to play D&D since that season, because this druid's a lot better than he was then.
Well, we're not outside, so I can't cast my favorite spell.
Right.
Alright, give me some damage.
31.
31 from the fireball. Save. Alep made it, took half of 31 is 15 fire. Should resist fire too. Yep. So 7 fire. Okay. Then the Deathlock. They resist fire at all? I doubt it. No. So 31 is 15.
He actually... Oh, were there 2 Deathlocks, Tom, in it?
Must be, because the spell just went down.
Oh, nice.
Booyah, bitches.
Boom. You can see again. Anything else, Chew?
Nope.
Okay.
Chew is good.
Chew's done. Sepia. Not stunned. What do you want to do?
Gotta zoom out so I can see again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna guiding bolt the Alep. $16.48 only. That's a drag.
Wow, a 46 and got 8.
Guiding bolt on the Alep. 16 is a hit. -8. Got it.
And then
All done, Sepia?
yeah, I'll be done. I'll just do that.
Okay. The Skull Lord comes into view.
Oh, good.
Let's see who's there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is going to be good.
He comes to right in front of you guys. That's his legendary action 1. Then the Alep's turn. Regenerate 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To there, then Babbles. 14 Wisdom save, 12 Psychic, or half if you.
God!
I'm gonna burn my inspiration on this.
Okay.
Six.
Boom. A lot of people got stunned there. Let's see. Where was he there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chew, you get attack opportunity if you got a melee weapon ready.
Yeah, I've got a club.
Moves to there, he's done. Malcolm is stunned, right? And your turn, you're no longer stunned, Malcolm. And then it is Skull Lord's turn. After Malcolm, he'll do a cantrip. He'll hit stun guy, which is looks like Jim.
The good news is, Q, you had advantage on that swing with the club because of my guiding bolt.
Oh, hey, yeah, I did. So
Nice.
7.
Well done. Jim, chill touch, 26 to hit, 15 necrotic.
Got it?
Can't regain hit points.
Good.
That was his legendary action. That round ends, and then his turn, he gets 7 hit points back. And then he casts Cone of Cold.
Oh,
Jeez.
oh, at least it's a con save. I get to make that one.
48 cold damage, 18 con save to half it.
Oh, good.
Oh.
So that's only 48.
I'm going to use my inspiration on this one. Nope. So 48.
Is it hit Dragar as well?
Yeah, I think if you draw a line from his top left corner, you'll hit you. You'll have cover, though.
It won't matter.
It's not a dex save thing, though, so it's just a straight con save anyway.
Yeah, it won't matter.
Okay, so he's done with his spell. And then Deathlock will come.
Jim's no longer stunned.
Actually, the Deathlock goes before you, Jim.
Oh, I thought he was dead. Okay.
Nope, this other one around the corner. Generates 7 and moves to here, and then does Hunger of Hadar again.
Oh.
What a dick.
To there.
Do you have to see the people from House Cure?
3 to there. He's done. Then let's see. This guy's legendary actions reset, so let me move those around there. After Dragar. And after Chew. Okay, next to go is Jim. Jim, you unconscious there?
Well, I would take damage from the hunger and then be
Gotcha.
unstunned. Yeah.
Okay, so at the start of your turn, you take damage. Does that knock you unconscious?
Yes.
Into your turn, you take damage. You got 1 death save failure.
Okay.
And then your turn's over. And then Don't do legendary actions after dying, guys.
Tom, if you can do less than, I had 5, so if you could do less than 5,
There might
then
be a
I
chance.
could
Let me see.
potentially still be up. No, okay, that's right.
Alright, then the Deathlock. Here goes. So Hunger's going. He knows where Malcolm's at, so he'll Eldritch Blast you, Malcolm. You have cover, plus he's got disadvantage. 9's a miss, 10's a miss, so he's done. Then Dragar. Oh, Jesus. You got death save at the start. You better make it or else you're going to be dead. Revivify target.
Let's see. Death save.
Nope.
I will lucky that.
Okay. Oh.
Wow.
Dragar dies.
Dragar's dead.
Dead. That's into Dragar's turn. These, again, don't go after Dragar. Because he's not actually a character anymore. Chew, your turn. You take damage at the start of your turn.
Yep.
How many legendary actions does this thing get?
He hasn't taken any yet. I'm just moving them behind people.
Ah, okay.
I haven't been taking them after characters that are dying. I don't want to do that. Let's see here. So Chew, you
Less
take
than 9, less than 9, less than 9.
7.
Yes. All right. Mass Cure Wounds. We'll get everybody that's not dead.
That's a good roll.
So 25 hit points. Then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit. 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's no way I can get out of it that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Yeah, I'll move to there.
And then after Chew, the Skull Lord goes. He will strike you with his staff, Chew. Takes 2 of his legendary actions, so his third one will come after Sepia. And that is... Staff. Boom. Missed you.
Miss. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage from a fucking...
Sepia. First you take some damage from the Hunger of Hadar. 5 points of gold. Oh, you also regenerate 7.
Right?
You regenerate 7, you take 5, so you got +2.
Alright. I'm gonna step back towards the dead Dragar.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Revivify on him.
Do you want to drag him out of the spell first? Up to you.
Yeah, I'll push him out of the spell.
Okay.
And then Revivify.
Alright, 300 diamond dust. Is that, do you have it on you, Sepia?
I believe so. Does not say I have it.
Ooh, does Dragar have it? No. I'm sure someone in the party's gonna have it.
I have
you would know you
500 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
You would know you don't have it, CP, so you can take a different action if you want. And you would know he doesn't have it. You would have taken inventory before combat of who's got what healing powers.
Alright.
Don't worry, Jeremy, I have reincarnate.
Well, that lasts,
Awesome.
revivifies a minute, so we got some time.
I'm going to... Fuck. Wait, I want to see something real quick.
I shout, more healing would never hurt.
Can I do it in the dark?
Yeah. Mass heal you can do in the dark if you want to use that.
I'll use Mass Cure Wounds.
Ah, you're the best.
16 to everyone.
Not
Thank
bad.
you, my good friend.
You can move where you want to, CPA, if you want to move anywhere. Remember, you'll take damage if you stay in there.
Right. I will back out
Okay.
and Dragar
So
out.
he
I'll
is-
push Dag. Then I will drag Dragar out too,
Okay.
just to keep him from failing death saves.
All
while he's
right.
hard. Anyway.
Legendary action. This is going to be a cantrip on Chew. He's going to do on you, Chew, a shocking grasp. He crits you
God.
for 22
course he
points of
does.
damage. All right. That's the end of his turn. The Alp's turn, or the end of your turn. The Alp's turn is going to recharge. Does not recharge the Howling. So he'll swing around here, attack Chew with a maddening touch. Critting Chew.
Just go ahead and put a fucking X there.
Holy mackerel. Down goes Chew. Alp's done. Malcolm, you take some damage at the start of your turn.
Can you cast Reincarnate on yourself?
Too soon, Malcolm. You take 6 cold at the start of your turn. You can see him from there. You don't have to move out. It takes 6 squares of move to get to there.
All right, then right there, I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
I'm gonna move my hex to him first.
Did you retain your hex? Did you make your concentration check for the cone of cold and stuff?
Yeah, I haven't taken that much damage.
48 damage. You didn't take much of that. It was a DC 24. Well, if you saved, it was only DC 12 Constitution check. You did take the cone of cold damage, right?
I don't think I did. I am
Shit.
almost positive I did not.
Yeah.
Well, looking at your green bar, I would just.
but then you
Well,
got
he
healed
did get
massively,
41
too.
healed
that-
back.
oh, that's
So,
true,
Yeah,
that's
I
good,
think
yeah.
he did take
I
it.
bet you took it. So you got 1 DC 12 concentration check to maintain and put a concentration mark on your guy. And don't forget, next time you take damage. Oh shit! I forgot something about. Yeah.
So
Can
no,
you
I
do
did
something
not.
for me, real quick, John? Can you make a
I did.
John? Can you make a DC 15 Wisdom check? Just straight Wisdom check. All right, and Chew DC 15 Wisdom check. All right. All right. I screwed something up, but it's been really hard otherwise, so it evens out.
Hey, does a 17 hit him?
A 17 on the Skull Lord. No.
All right.
Glances off his mithril plate armor.
How many hit points did I get back from making that check?
You get none back.
Sorry, I misunderstood that.
Does a 23 hit him?
It does.
All right, 17.
17 magic slashing. He looks like he is immune to necro. No, just resistant, but you only did 1, so there we go.
It doesn't matter. I
Down.
didn't make it.
Didn't make it.
I
Okay.
rolled a.
All right, your turn's
My
over, Malcolm. Skull
It
Lord's
was 11.
turn, and he's going to rearrange these legendary actions to after Jim, Dragar, and Chew. Oh, if Chew's back. All right, so the Skull Lord's got his spells. He is going to do. Should have done that before he went down there. He casts Mirror Image. So he's got 3 images now. 3. Okay. Skullord's done. Deathlock's turn, concentrating on that. But we'll also come up here and hit Malcolm with Eldritch Blast. Missing, and 19. Hitting for 10 force Malcolm. And then go back to there. And then Jim, you take some damage. 6 cold, Jim. And then your turn. Don't forget to pick up whatever you had in your hand that you might have dropped when you were
Right.
unconscious.
Okay. I will cunning action dash so I can stand up, get my shit. go to there, and I can see the Allop and the Deathlock then, right? From this.
The Allop and the Deathlock, yes.
Okay.
It's 3 squares to stand, 4 or 5 to get to there, so that's a single move.
No, I said cutting action dash.
Okay, so that's a single dash. Then you keep.
Yeah.
You want to take a move action to go there? Okay.
So then on the Allop, 23 for 20.
Dropped him.
On that other Deathlock, 19 for 20.
Dropped him.
And step back to there and done.
Okay. Give me some damage. Make dex save, DC 13.
Jesus.
7
7.
acid.
Okay.
Into your turn. We got a legendary action coming. Got Malcolm there. So he will do a legendary action cantrip on you, Malcolm. He's going to do... Malcolm, you wearing heavy armor at all? Any armor?
Breastplate. Yeah, I'm wearing
okay,
armor.
yeah. So shocking grasp on you. Crits you for 26 lightning damage.
God, that's the crit master.
That's his legendary.
Not to be
that's
confused with the
done.
clip master.
And Dragar's unconscious
Call him at the rest
still,
home.
so this L2 goes down to here. This L3 is going to go after Sepia. Chu's unconscious though. Death save Chu. 1 failure for Chu. 2 will go after Sepia. The 3 will go after Malcolm. Sepia.
I shout, hey, we got a down comrade up here, Sepia, if you can do anything.
I'm gonna double move to try and get up to where I can see Chew. Help me find him! Help me find him!
I guide him with my
Double move
voice.
can get you there.
And then I will, as soon as I can see him, I'm gonna do a ridiculously high healing word. Do a 4th level healing word.
All right.
Wait a minute. Yeah, no, I'll do. Nobody else has hurt that bad. I will do 4th, just healing word. So 8 and 8 is 16 hit points back to the Chew.
Nice.
Thank you.
And then
All
I need
done.
to make a dex save, right?
Yep.
He
You
did.
did. Nice job. Okay. After your turn, we'll do another cantrip. Beat Malcolm
Hey,
with
hold
this-
on, Tom. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my damage, the damage I've taken right, and I think that I'm wrong. The Deathlock shot me with an Eldritch Blast, right?
He missed.
All right.
He had disadvantage.
No, he did not.
Okay.
The Deathlock, the Skull Lord critted you.
The Deathlock
Right,
did
the
not have
skull-
disadvantage. He hit one
Hold on.
time for 10.
Okay. That's what I was missing. I thought that
Okay.
was.
Then, another cantrip coming your way. Legendary action from the Skull Lord. Shocking Grasp. 28 to hit for 18 lightning.
Yeah, that. Let's see. That's 27. I'm down.
It's 18. It's not a crit. It's just 18.
Oh, well, son of a gun. That I did. No, the other one was a crit.
The other one was a crit. This one was not.
All right, now I'm all right. Now I got it.
All right, your turn. Your turn, Chris.
All right. I am going to look for the button to do this with. I'm doing this on the Skull Lord.
Hexblade's Curse. Okay.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
ends if you are incapacitated. Just so you know.
Well, no, I'm not going to do that then.
Okay.
But I'm going to hit him because I'm going to go incapacitated here in a minute.
So
22
stop
hit?
there. That's a good chance that'll hit. Let's see if it's an image. Mirror image. Alright. Attack. Target's duplicate if D20 is. He's got 3 of them, and it's a 6 or higher. So you take an image down. Down to 2 now. And that
There you
could
go.
hit an image. Mirror image. 2, 8 or higher. Yep. That takes another image down.
So does that count as killing an enemy? Do I
No.
get my? It's worth a shot.
Anything else, Malcolm? Oh, I'm sorry, shit. You started in the aura, didn't you? Might have
Yeah.
not even got those shots off. Let's see. 8 cold. That did drop you.
Oh, at 0.
So that means at the start of your turn, you take the 8 cold, and you're
Yeah. Then
prone.
he's got.
And then your
Yep.
turn, you take a death save failure. And he's got 3 images left. Okay, so put 1 death save failure on your guy, put the cross on your guy. Since your turn just ended, but you're unconscious. Skull Lord's turn. Get 7 hit points back. And he's got Chew on the ground beside him. He's got all sorts
Feigning
of guys in front of him.
unconsciousness.
He will at 4th level. Let's see here. Let's do his 5th, 4th level. Yeah. He will do a 4th level Thunder Wave.
Jesus Christ.
So that is going to be 9, 8, 17, 24 points of force damage. 18 con save has that.
Make this.
Good.
Oh yes, I'm still alive.
So Chew, you take only 12, right?
Yep.
Jim, you take 24
Yeah.
and push back 10 feet. Sepia,
Yeah, good.
you take 24,
sorry.
push back 10 feet.
Yeah.
Malcolm, you push back 10 feet and take a death save failure. So you're up to 2 now. And the Skull Lord is done with his turn. His legendaries come back after Jim, after Chew, and after Sepia. Deathlock up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he will hit Chew
Of course.
with Chill Touch.
Disadvantage.
Miss.
He's prone. Nice.
Yes.
Deathlock's done. Jim, you
that
can
would've
take
been
some
enough.
damage.
I need less than 4.
Less than 4.
Less than 4.
How's 11
Okay.
to ya?
So that's down,
So you're
and I
down
take
and
a
a
death
death failure,
fail
then
from
your
the
turn.
impassing.
And so now I'll move that L1 to after Chew. Chew, your turn.
Mass Cure Wounds.
That's a good idea.
Oh.
Wait, before you do it, I need you to make a... Well, we'll use that. I'll let you roll. Make a Wisdom check. DC
Okay.
is 15. Boom, get off.
Made
Go
it.
and reroll your Mass Cure Wounds. That's what I forgot before, guys, is curing spells you have to make Wisdom checks for.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. And they're not easy. So 16 hit points back, everyone. Anything else, Dragar? I mean, Chew.
Yes.
You get 16 back, too.
I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
And then say, I think we've had a misunderstanding here. Hail Vecna?
All right. Dragar's done. Chew's done. The Skull Lord says, "Get behind me and stand down." Do you Chew? So he doesn't take his legendaries. Wait till after Sepia. Sepia, your turn. You first regenerate 7, and then you take 5 cold. So you got +2 out of that. And your turn.
Got any more mass stuff?
I'm going to move straight forward to the edge so that I can see the Skull Lord and see out. Okay, I'll do it. Now, can I use a wand and cast a cantrip? Or not? A bonus action spell?
If the wand's a cantrip, you could, but using a wand is still casting a spell. So no. Generally no.
Alright. Then I want that Hunger of Hadar down. I am going to. What's my highest level spell slot that's left? I'm going to do a third level guiding bolt on the Deathlock.
Fire away.
Oh.
Nice roll. That's
26
a nice
points of
roll.
damage.
Boom. Blow him up. Down goes the hunger.
Ah, that's awesome.
And what else you got, Sepia?
With my bonus action, I will glare right at the Skull Lord.
Okay.
Say, I bet not one of your heads has read a book in the past 100 years.
I say he's not with me.
The Skull Lord uses 2 legendary actions to hit Sepia with his staff. 18 to hit Sepia.
Yep.
26 bludgeoning and necrotic.
Ooh, how much necrotic?
You can look it up. If you hover over the 26, it is 8 bludgeoning, or it's 11 bludgeoning, and 15 necrotic.
So 7 necrotic. So 15 total.
So I took 8 odds.
So DC 10 concentration if you're concentrating on anything. That's the legendaries. Malcolm.
No, John, 15 total is what you took.
Your turn, Malcolm.
All right, I am gonna stand up and go there.
Is it just you guys and Skull Lord now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's over.
Time to let loose the reins.
Oh, and I'm gonna see if I can. Well, we'll see how these hits go.
Miss.
11's though miss even on
I
his.
think even an image.
Yeah.
We'll double check. Let's see what's his dex. Yeah, he's at 13 on his images. That has a chance at hitting image. Let's see what he gets. Your image. Yeah. I see 10 plus dex mods. Yep. Okay, so 1's down. And you're done.
My work here is done.
So he's down to 2 images, and he's got 1 legendary action left. He'll do a cantrip. He'll do Shocking Grasp on Malcolm. 13 misses Malcolm. That's it. That round's
Ow.
over.
Dipping and diving.
Skull Lord regenerates 7. And then he will do a Thunder Wave. He likes that Thunder Wave spell. And let's see what he's got left for 4th level spells. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Got one of those left. So Thunder Wave on you 3 at 4th level. So this is
26.
Yep, 26 points of thunder damage. DC 18 con save has it to 13.
Gotta make it. No.
Oh, I was gonna say, do I get advantage? But it doesn't matter. I failed either.
Yes,
It
you
is a
do.
spell, yeah. So choose,
So
knocked
you made it.
unconscious,
No, 18 damage.
No,
against the
17.
wall. Sepia's knocked back 10 feet. Malcolm's knocked
You said
against
it
the
was
wall.
26.
26 damage, yeah.
I'm down.
Skull Lord's turn is done. And let me rearrange his legendaries after Chew. Just gonna, after Jim. Maybe after Chew. Maybe after Sepia. Jim, your turn. Oh, he should have killed you. That was a bad mistake leaving you alive.
Stand up. Go to there. Hide check. 22. Go up 1. Shoot him.
22 is not enough. He sees that.
Okay, so in a 17 probably misses.
Correct.
But it might get an image.
Oh, yeah. Can
Oh.
I get an image? Let's see here. Let's see. Image. That one is an image. Down to 1 left.
So he did see me, you said, Tom?
Yes.
Okay. And next attack, 20 for 20.
20 for 20. Let's see what we get here. Mirror image. 11 plus. That's an image. So all images are gone.
And I am done.
All right. After your turn, his turn. He will chill touch Jim. 26, Jim.
Oh yeah, and I'm
21
down.
necrotic. And remember, you cannot be healed.
Okay.
Till no regain hit points till the start of his next turn.
Okay.
So he did that as a legendary. Dragar is out. Chew is out. Death save Chew.
Made it.
That's one success. This L2 goes behind Sepia. Sepia, your turn. You get hit 7 hit points back. Wow, it's you and everyone else is unconscious.
Okay, I got a 4th level spell left, so that sounds like a 4th level mass healing word.
Ah, nice.
So it's all of 8 hit points back. Congratulations. Don't spend them all in one place.
Except Jim, you don't get any.
Right.
And then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here. Damn it. Tell you what I'm going to do. On the way by, I'm going to hit Malcolm with my healer's kit.
Nice.
Feet healed, all right. And then I'll move around to here.
Nice hit points back. Okay, at the end of your turn, the Skull Lord uses a Shocking Grasp on you, Sepia.
That should finish it.
18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
17 lightning.
That's 0.
And then that's the end of that. Legendary. Then Malcolm, your turn.
I'm gonna stand up and
Smart getting behind him there, John.
Well, we'll see how much good it does. It's too little too late, I think.
come there. I'm going to. You know what? I am gonna make him my Hexblade Curse.
Alright.
Just
You'll crit a 19 or 20, that won't be built in, so watch for it. So the 19 is a hit.
alright.
You do extra damage too. Add proficiency to damage rolls. So that's going to be an extra 4. So that's 17 magic slashing.
Yep.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Alright, then he'll Shocking Grasp you. 28
Okay,
to 13 lightning.
Yeah.
He's done. That round's done. Skull Lord's turn. You regenerate 7. And 3rd level Thunder Wave on Shu and Malcolm. That is at 3rd level 17 or 8.
I'm down either way.
Okay. Malcolm's out. Malcolm could make it. 18 con save. Malcolm made it.
Oh, and I
Took only
did.
8. And then, let's see, that's going to be after Jim, who's unconscious, so it'll probably be after Chew, who's still also unconscious. Probably have to be after Sepia. We'll see here. Skull Lord's done. Jim, death save.
Oh, I thought it was gear.
It's the
Shit.
armor class one.
Yeah.
1 fail. Dragar's out. Chew, death save. 1 success. Sepia, you regenerate 7.
Yep. And then I'm prone. I will stand up. What's the range on Mass Healing Word? 60 feet. All right. So, 4th level Mass Healing Word. My last 4th. Clicking on the wrong thing. So 10. And that's also Jim this time.
Yes,
Because the
thank
Skull
you.
Lord just went.
All done? You were prone. You want to stand up too?
I did stand up.
Got it.
And so I have some movement left. Does he have a weapon in his
He's
hands?
got a staff in his hand. You might remember how hard it hits
Yeah,
too.
yeah, that he hits with really hard.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna hit him with my staff.
And he unzips.
That's
All right.
a miss.
Maybe I can break. What happens if I break my staff of charming? Does
Yeah.
it?
Are y'all
Does it
done?
just like a bunch of confetti come out?
Are y'all done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. He will use 2 legendary actions to hit you with his staff. 26 to
good.
hit for 15 bludgeoning
His staff hits a lot harder.
slash
I'm gonna
necrotic.
do it.
Malcolm, your turn.
All right. I'll try to hit him.
That is a hit for 12 plus 4, right? Did you go unconscious?
No, he didn't.
No, I didn't.
Never went
'cause John
unconscious.
kept
Nice. So
healing
that's a
us. Yeah.
16 actually.
Yep.
And that's a hit for 18. All done?
Yeah.
All right. He's going to... CB, you're down, right?
No, I'm at 2 hit points.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
He hit me for 15 and I had 17.
Now what's he going to do? Who's worse, you or Malcolm?
Clearly me.
He will shocking grasp Malcolm. 25 to hit Malcolm for 8 lightning. Ooh. Runs over his turn. He will do another thunder wave. Alright. Is it Malcolm and Chu or Sepia and Malcolm? He'll stay facing north there. Malcolm and Sepia. Thunder wave at 3rd level.
Knocks me out.
You guys are going to take...
12
holy cow,
points.
12 or 6. 18 con save.
Nice.
Malcolm.
Chris is still up.
Holy
Chris
cow.
Malcolm the Undying. That's his new name.
CP is just
So
pushed
that-
against the rock so he doesn't go anywhere.
Also,
Skull
the
Lord's-
Alright, I'll push
unhitting
this
is what
way.
they also call me.
You're like, you'd be pushed to there. and into the
Okay.
rock. Skull Lord's done. Jim, your turn.
I'm gonna stand up, and since the 22, I'm just gonna shoot him. A 16 miss,
Miss.
15 miss,
Yes.
25. There we go.
For 19?
No, for
Oh, ally
27.
adjacent. 19 minus 8 more. Minus 8.
And step down there. Done.
Into your turn, he gets an action. He will shocking grasp Malcolm. 25 to hit for 14 lightning.
Down.
Drop Malcolm. Draco's out. Chew, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna stand up.
Hit
I'm
him.
gonna move to here, and actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move to here. I'm going to do a 4th level healing word on Malcolm.
Make a DC 14 wisdom check. No.
Oh, it's just a straight check.
Yep.
Okay, crap. All right, so I would have tried to cast that before I moved, if that's okay.
Sure.
And then, so instead, I'll move there and I'll healer's kit him.
I only think I can have that once per short rest, right?
Did you take one since?
I hit him once.
Oh, you did. That's right. Shit. Okay, then I'm gonna healer's kit. I'm gonna move to here, and I'm gonna healer's kit myself.
Okay. Then your
So,
turn.
9 plus.
Skull Lord turns on you and does... She'll touch you with disadvantage. It's a 19 to hit you, Chew. 17
yes, that hits.
necrotic, and no hit points back till the start of his next turn. Then Sepia, you get 7 hit points back, Sepia.
Do I waste the spell if I don't make that check,
Yeah,
Tom?
you do.
Okay.
All right. Well, damn it. I'm gonna guiding bolt the Skull Lord. Stand up from prone, step back to here, and then here, and then guiding bolt the Skull Lord. First level.
Okay.
Drops him.
What a
Fucking-
shot. You're going to have to look at the replay of that. He's got 19 hit points. Down he goes.
And Chew runs over with the diamond dust to get Dragar because I think there's
We
like
got to
2
stay in
rounds.
rounds. Yeah, we got to stay in rounds. What else can you do, CPA?
I don't have Revivify, so you need to come get the diamond dust from me.
Does CPA have the spell
we're gonna
slots
have to
left?
settle for Raise Dead because I used up the spells.
Oh.
I don't have any thirds.
Shit,
Wow.
I don't have any fifths to cast Reincarnate.
Well, CPA
I
can do
can
raise
raise.
dead.
I can Raise Dead
Okay.
later.
Yeah, but I was just pointing out that I can't cast Reincarnate.
Fine.
All right, you guys can save Malcolm before he dies.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got it.
wow.
On me.
Holy shit.
Now, see, that was very challenging, and I would have voted +2 because I'm retarded. I don't know about everybody else.
You won. It
That's
was
what I
perfect.
mean. Exactly.
Perfect. All right.
Chris, I don't think you need to waste healing potions. I think this is done. Give
Yeah,
you good
we're
berries.
out of combat, Malcolm.
All right. Oh, and actually, I had a couple good berries on me.
Out of combat. And you might as well eat all the good berries you have left because they don't go to the next adventure. And
Okay, so I'll eat the last one.
whew. So he's wearing mithril plate armor. So you get that off of him. What else is in here? The Skull Lord wears a suit of mithril plate emblazoned with an unblinking lidless eye in the center of the breastplate. In addition to the armor, you find the conspirator's visage, as well as 1,000 gold pieces in coins and gems in the various drawers of the desk. You return back, I assume, to the Raven Queen's speaker. The Fortress of Memories. The gates still stand closed and impassable, and the walls to either side stretch beyond the range of your vision. You guys get a short rest before this happens, so you get all your hit dice spent and get hit points back. Do you have a race dead you can do right now, John, or are you going to need to wait till tomorrow?
I am tapped on spells. I have no spells left. I have 1 first level spell.
Drawing near, the ravens fly to it once it more, immersing you in darkness. Who's carrying the conspirator's mask?
I will.
Okay. In the open when you come to the door, or hidden away?
In the open.
All right. The ravens rapidly disperse in a flurry of frantically flapping wings and raucous cawing. In their wake is Alindra Eltris, the Star Singer, kneeling in front of the gate with her hands on the ground before her. In addition to the sudden appearance of the Star Singer, the character that the ravens took the visage from has a cloak draped over their shoulders. This cloak is made of hundreds of large black raven feathers. The Shadowkai let you return back to your home plane, where you're greeted to a hero's welcome when you get back to the village of Dripping Leaves. You find the council already gathered to receive you in the gathering glade. They welcome the Star Singer with a palpable mixture of relief and happiness before addressing you. You've done a great thing, Sariel says, unlimbering a thick, gnarled longbow from her pack. There is no possible way to afford you the thanks you truly deserve, but may this be a start. The bow is Gwathern Fallen, a bow that is ancient even by elven standards. Okay, everyone stop clicking, please. I'm going to click some things here for you to look at. I think this would be an order of rarity. So that's uncommon, that's going to be rare. Okay, so we got the cloak. Is a Cloak of the Raven, which is like a Cloak of the Bat reskinned, a rare item. Gwathern is a +1 bow and +1 staff in one, and can do Fairy Fire once a day, and that's rare. Then we got the Mithril, which is I think uncommon. Mithril Plate, which is uncommon. The Pipes of Haunting, which are uncommon. Let's see, then we got the Emerald, which is a common magic item, Emerald of the War Mage, and the Oil of Etherealness. So a whole bunch of magic items to pick from. So now I want everyone not to click any button at all. I want you to go into the chat window on the bottom right and type open square bracket twice, D20, close square bracket twice, and hit enter.
Open square bracket twice.
Open square twice, D20, close twice.
So I guess I don't know what open square bracket.
It's just to the right of the P. The
Remember
first
this the next time. Can you just save this so the next time he pushes to talk to cackle, it's something stupid like a.
Fuck, I don't know.
You can
Okay,
see him
I've got
do it
employees
twice.
that do that shit for me.
Kirk,
Maybe you need to call him.
just to the right of the P, click twice, then type D20, then the one more to the right of the P, hit twice. Boom. Okay. So our order is Chew first. Then we got a tie between Dragar and Jim. Then we got Sepia, and then we got Chris. Okay, do that again, Jeremy and Kirk. So we got an 8 and a 13. Okay, so it is Jim. So now, let's remember our rarities. Chew, of those items, which one do you want?
If I'm proficient with a flute, is that a wind instrument?
Yeah, let's see. You're talking about the Pipes of Haunting.
Uh-huh.
Must be proficient with wind instruments to use. Yes, that would be true.
Okay.
How many
Then
other
let me hit my...
Don't click the button, because it'll hit the screen. Shift-click your guy. You have 3 uncommons. Anyone with less than 3 uncommons want Pipes of Haunting? You can only veto it once, so... Okay, so Chew, you get the Pipes of Haunting.
Sweet.
Jim, what you want?
Well, my crossbow is better than that. Oh, I want the cloak.
Okay, and Jim, click your gear. The cloak is rare. You have 0 rares, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, so you got the cloak. So the cloak goes to Jim. Dragar, what would you like?
I guess I would like the Emerald of the War Mage.
That is a common, which you probably have 0 of, right?
I have no idea.
I'm sure you have 0 commons. So, Dre... That's a tuned item, you know.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you still want it.
No. Crap. Shit. Nothing that is there anything here anybody particularly wants? Put me at the bottom of the list. I'll see what the other two take, and then I'll take whatever's left.
Sepia, go ahead.
The only thing that's really very good for me at all is the armor, so I'll take the mithril plate.
Mithril plate. So that is uncommon, and you are currently at no uncommons. So you got the mithril plate. Next to go is Malcolm.
Oh, I'll pass. The only thing I could have used was the armor.
Okay. Then Dragar, you get 2 picks.
And we got that bow left, the
Oil, the gem,
and the oil. I guess I will take the shit. You don't run into common items very often, so it's hard to trade that to someone who could use it.
Right.
Well, this is the last game we have before the new rules hit,
That is
right?
correct, yeah.
Are there any common magic items on the open list?
No, there's no common magic items even mentioned. They're not in tables either, so there'd be no way to trade them.
Yeah, so that makes that emerald pretty useless.
But it doesn't cost you anything to have either, right? Because you don't have magic item counts anymore next season.
Right. I mean, that won't. I was gonna say
You
that
can't
won't
trade it
matter
to
at
anyone
all.
that you can never do anything with it, but it doesn't hurt you.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, if I had a cool concept for, I can make a weapon of focus. Oh, no, sorry, I don't have any other common items I could trade for that. But, I'll go ahead and take the bow, and I'll take the emerald. At some point, maybe there will be a common magic item somewhere.
And CP, you want the oil?
Yeah, sure. Nobody else
Boom.
wants it.
That's it. All right. Now, you don't have to hang on while I figure out XPs and stuff, but you can if you like. And that is the end of Riddle of the Raven Queen. Thanks for playing, guys.
So you guys gonna let Raised Dead come out of the...
Party
Oh,
treasure,
party
absolutely.
treasure?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Nope.
All right, let's see what we got here for XPs.
Oh, nice.
10140
And we-
XPs.
And we just have to pay for the component since
Since we got somebody who can cast.
somebody can cast it. Alright.
10140 XP. There we go. I think you need to actually play a downtime day, both you and John's character, because he doesn't have it today. So you have to do it tomorrow. After the adventure's over.
Yeah, then I'll spend
Don't you
the other-
get an automatic? I thought we got one automatic day. Or
No,
one automatic long rest.
You
at
get a
the
long
end of this.
rest, yeah. But that's for the start of the next adventure.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And then I'll spend
okay.
my other 4 downtime days to get rid of the...
Make sure everyone types in what they used, please, so I don't have to chase you down later.
I'm looking to see if I need to spend any downtime to recharge. 6 plus 1. So
Let's see what I got for treasure. Okay, you got a 500 gold piece, holy symbol of Vecna.
got all my
Got
charges back.
50 gold pieces and 10 gold piece whistle. You got a single platinum coin. You got 65 gold. Got lots of books. 500 emeralds. 1,000 coins. And that should be it. Divide by 5. 427. 427. GP. And this will be 5 downtime days. 1 we're down.
Is that after the Raised Dead cost, Tom?
Oh shit. Subtract 100 from that, so 327. That's going to get real important next season when you no longer get any good gold.
Yeah. That will make
and
Raised
he-
Dead's a little more
Healer's kit, 5 gold or 5 silver?
5 gold,
not gold.
5 gold. Okay, that's it.
How much? And healing pots are how much per?
50 gold.
50.
50. So 10 would be 500.
Did you write down the XP yet?
Yeah, 10140.
10140. Huh. Oh, there it is.
Should be enough to